You come to, not in your body, in someone else's body. You stand up and you look. Your hands are scaly. You've seen these scales before. You start to know who they belong to, and a friend of yours. There are chains bounding your wrist, your ankles. You hear from outside your gate, your cell, sounds of combat, yells, swears, oaths of vengeance. You can hear cheers. Suddenly, a voice calls, "You're up next." You look at to the gate. And you see a hobgoblin, scarred, pulls out a man catcher, pushes it around your neck, and starts to lead you towards the gate. You get taken out through a side door. You're being pushed forward, your feet dragging upon the dirt. You look down, you can see blood and viscera. You're now brought in front of a massive gate. You can hear and see combatants fighting in the arena. You could see around there the symbols of the Runelord of Wrath. Someone hands you a sword. You grip it tight. Your manacles are unleashed, and the gates start to go up. As the lights and the cheers wash onto you, you're suddenly jerked awake by the smell of pickles. You look around the room, and you're back in your bodies, all on the floor, but you're back where who you should be. Gormit, the little goblin that you has been helping you, has been tending to your wounds and wrapping them in pickled bandages. Um, Gormit now seeing your eyes flutter, Kalodi by Marvolo's side. Uh, Gormit leans over, seeing that Nexon has finally awoken. Gormit looks at Nexon and says in Goblin, "Are you okay?"
I I think so. That was quite straight. What? How long have we been out?
Uh, Maybe hour, 2 hour.
I mean, look around. Is anybody else still
Uh,
out?
as you're coming to, you look around. Everyone's kind of on the floor with different bandages wrapped around them. You have a bandage on your forehead, and it's dripping pickle juice, as that is a cure all in the goblin culture. And but everyone is just propped up on the floor. You have the Gormit seems to just have taken everyone and moved everyone to the corners and just kind of propped them up to the best of their ability.
Well, thank you for taking care of us. I'm gonna start taking the pickle juice, finding off. You might need this in the future. And I'll go check on whoever's closest to me.
You look over and Rain is kind of like sitting near your feet, propped up against one of the those large pillars that were in the room, the four big pillars in the room that you were just in. And you notice that Rain is coming to, dazed and confused, and
Oh, why does it feel like I have the worst headache right now?
Might be
Oh,
the
what happened? Oh
I
my gosh, is everyone okay? Do you know what happened here? Oh, oh, oh no, where are we? What are we doing? What's going on?
I think we're still in the throne room.
mm-hmm.
The, but I swear we were. I was somewhere else. I was. She's gonna look over at Crut really quick. Is he starting to awaken?
Kurt's eyes are doing that fluttery thing, um, where like I don't know the physics for lizard people, but I'm assuming they have like that double eyelid thing that alligators have and crocodiles.
Mhm.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
So he's not flirting and batting his eyelashes at
No,
us.
he's not like, hey, how's it going? Hitting you with the hard wig. No, he's doing that weird like double eyelid thing.
Crut, Crut, are you okay? I feel like she's gonna look at his hands. She's just gonna grab his hands. There's no,
Mhm.
and look
Yeah.
them over and see if she can make that connection.
It's fairly obvious that like it was Crut's body that you guys were playing around in for a bit.
She's gonna keep looking it over. Like she's just amazed. Like, what in the world? Nexon, look at this. She's gonna hold his hand up. Look, did you have a similar? She's not even completing her sentences. She's just overwhelmed and cannot figure out what just happened. Just
Wait.
waving Crut's hand around.
I mean, I had a dream that I was which was awfully nice to be taller.
So you had the same one. You had the same dream. Crut, how did we all have your hands? Or you? How were we all you? I guess we didn't have your hands. We were you.
I don't know. I'm just confused as you.
Wait, Crut, did you have like a dream? Were you?
Yes. That always happens to me.
So were we all just part of his dream? She's gonna drop Crut's hand. We just have to get everyone up. I don't know what we're standing on, but I don't trust this space. And let's just make sure everyone's okay. She's gonna go and wake up Cassandra. Just start like gently like tilting her head up, like, are you okay? Checking her bandages to make sure that our little friend did it properly.
I think we have a frozen GM.
Oh no. We just need to like put hands like this in front of him, like yes.
Exactly.
But you know, all
thinking.
things considered, what a pose to like freeze on.
Oh yeah.
That was
Wow.
was that just me? That was just me.
That
wasn't
was
you?
just you. That was just you. But
Okay,
Crut
dope.
will need to- Yep, there he goes. Yep,
Awesome,
almost. Yeah, there he is. Hey.
Hey.
I apologize for that, everyone. There was a car accident in the neighborhood fairly recently, and they took out some ground wiring. So our internet's been real amazing. I thought they fixed it, but yeah. So the last I heard before everyone went like this, was you Rain was heading over to Cassandra.
Yes, I'm tilting her head up. I'm checking her bandages. Are you okay? She's gonna like gently like pat her cheeks, like it's time to wake up. We're not safe here. Come on, come on.
I'm gonna open my eyes in that panic freeze, and then for a second remember where I am, and then release the glow in my hands.
We're really close,
And-
face to face, just so you know.
Yeah, that's why I didn't move. I was like, hello, Ring. And then I'm gonna
You're
like
okay.
scooch backwards and look around.
No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's start with this. Did you have Crut's hands? Did you also have Crut's hands?
I dreamt I was experiencing something.
You
from
did.
Crut's
Okay.
past, but that's not weird. We've all had it happen more than once, right? Looks around.
No.
Cool, Mavolo. Let's see if he's awake. Go over to him and I'm like, oh. And gently shake him.
Please don't kill me.
I'm gonna look at him and say, okay, because you asked nicely, and then I'm gonna laugh a little bit and be like, you're okay.
I'm okay. Oh God, thank God. I had the worst dream. I woke up in this hideous body covered in scales. People were trying to stab me. Someone threw a knife at me.
And then I'm
Use
gonna
your
like
words
head
kindly.
tilt to Krut.
What? Oh, the realization of what he'd just gone through washes over Malvolo as he's like, oh, I mean, yes, I was a brave and mighty lizard man, and
No, you weren't. Do we all just share the same thing?
well,
I
I mean,
guess so. It feels like that has to be the case, right?
That seems to be the consensus.
Is that a
I
normal thing?
look at my hands and see if the symbol's still there.
No, the veins and the symbols that appeared have faded. Um, as everyone's coming through too, you see Gormit is kind of staying away from everyone. They have more or less given everyone like a good breath of space. Gormit looks confused and scared, more than normal.
I will in Goblin just ask Gormit, what's wrong? Did something happen?
You you have the symbol. You all have symbols. It's no good.
Where?
They were here and here on body, but now they gone. I don't. You all weird. Like I have big head. I'm weird. You weirder.
Yeah. Well, I can't really argue with that. But we're trying to figure out why that's happening.
Yeah,
can I go on record and say that I am definitely against the idea of falling randomly unconscious in enemy territory. I think that is a very, very dangerous thing, and I mean, Gormit, if possible, is that it? Have we killed everyone, or have we at least are we out of danger? I mean, why are we still here? Is there something you're not telling us?
yeah. I'm now Goblin King, and you give me crown, and Gormit picks the crown up and is shaking it, and I they're downstairs. Everyone else downstairs.
Well,
You
at least we're in the presence of a king. Feel so
you
much
all go
safer.
downstairs. You go
Wait,
downstairs.
wait. What are these rooms? What? I feel like we can't forget this. I know we can't stay here, but this space and these markings on the ground, they have to be.
Yeah, they look like that the lady, the long shank lady, with the hair.
I mean, the last time we had stuff kind of flare up, things were going on nearby.
And remember when we found the temple of Elasnist, the symbol on Krut also illuminated. Maybe there is some stronger connection that exists here.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
If we think that the newly baptized priestess is nearby, that possibly could be why. I mean, we all dreamt of Krut, right?
Yes.
Yes.
In the arena.
So, if she is the Wrath priestess leader, it's probably that. Although, if we've been asleep for we should go. They've been doing stuff for 2 hours. We should. And then I'm going to turn to the goblin and I'm going to be like, why did you let us sleep? And then I'm going to have bandages with pickle juice and I'm going to be like,
Oh my god. Oh.
And then I'm gonna
taste it
turn
a little
to
bit to see if I like the brine.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn to Malvolo and say, "You're pickled, Malvolo."
Why?
Because I know it would irritate you.
Just Malvolo, for those of you who may not have joined last period is an incredible germaphobe, and he is now covered in pickled soaked brine bandages, and he's so distraught. He has no idea what he's doing. He's just like,
I'm gonna say, if it makes you feel better, some small villages use pickle juice for embalming, so it's not that bad.
is it clean pickle juice?
So you look around the room and you could see like these jars of pickles, or what look like pickles, but they're not just pickles. They're different things the goblin kind of picked up and put into the jars.
Excuse me a moment. I'm gonna run into the back room here and just.
Nexon's just gonna prestidigitate the pickle juice off of her.
Which is fine.
I don't think we can stay here much longer. Either way, this is absolutely appalling. Both this and what now Volo's doing in the corner. So I say we get out of here as quickly as possible.
Gorma, do you know where the stairs are?
Yeah, not problem. You go back through, and where Gormit's standing is in front of that weird wall that was kind of caved out, and they put up like a really bad door. Gormit points and says, "Yeah, you go out this way. You take door to the right, and then you take door to the left and stairs. And bye-bye."
Bye-bye as in we go downstairs, or bye-bye as in we go away forever?
Bye-bye.
We might want to be cautious on these stairs.
I agree. We should probably move with caution. He said the others were downstairs, but those others could mean many things. Do not forget that large, terrifying bugbear that Shalelu mentioned may also be lurking here somewhere. Bruthasmus.
We haven't notified her, have we?
No, we have not.
It's fine. Technically, we haven't found him, so it's not like she needs to know.
What happened?
Malvolo turns for a second and goes, "Oh, wait a minute, it is quiet. Far too quiet." He sees the slumped over form of Kalodi lying on the floor next to him. He grabs Kalodi and he says, Kalodi, are you awake? Speak to me." He listens to its heartbeat. There is none. He's a puppet. As he listens, all of a sudden you hear this. Malvolo falls backwards. "Yeah, don't worry, I'm fine. I was too busy listening to all you fine people. Okay, yeah, I got it. We gotta head downstairs. Hey, Crut.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Are you only good in a fight in your dreams?"
Crutch just glares at him.
That's what I thought. Okay, let's say we go knock some skulls in.
Let's go.
Yeah.
As we start walking, I'm gonna try and make a friendship peace offering to Malvola, and I'm gonna show my perfume bottle, and I'm gonna spritz it in front of me and like step through it so I don't smell like pickle, and then I'm gonna offer, "Do you want a spritz?" What? You smell like pickles. Okay.
Yes,
and then...
please.
Yes, now you smell like pickles and perfume.
All
Look.
mixed together.
Yeah, it's like that smell when your couch is like super super old, and then you just get like some air freshener and you just, and it doesn't help, but it's just like this thick vanilla sense that's just there. Yeah,
It's the concept of the thing.
yeah. It makes him feel a little better.
You guys are killing me. Heading forward, I'm assuming Crut or Kalodi is taking point.
I feel like we're both kind of competing.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
a point.
Um,
Well, I'm in Fantasy Grounds and I'm down here.
yes.
Yeah. Bye, Krat.
Staircase.
Oh, good. Heading through the doors, heading down, the party sees a number of steps. As you start to descend the stairwell, going downwards, the light from below starts to peek around the archways, and I'll throw everyone onto the second map because I can do that.
More map. More map.
Let's get to here. Here.
So we're literally heading towards the light at the end of the tunnel.
Exactly.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Yeah,
No.
this will be great.
Mm.
This is
Not a bad omen whatsoever.
No,
Not at all.
That's lucky.
so. Did everyone get the new map? Just double checking.
Negative.
But our characters did disappear
There
from
we
the map
go.
we were on.
They did.
Ah.
They did vanish.
There they are. Oh, it's a. Oh.
Aha.
Oh. This is not
Dungeon crawl.
This is Dungeon Crawl. Welcome to map 2. Right.
Nice.
Nice.
very good.
Yes. Yeah, not a problem at all. A single lantern hangs from a hook on the wall next to where the stairs enter this room. From the north, several rickety doors open into this room, and a few discarded dog pelts rugs lie, forgotten in the northeast corner. So, like literally, as Collodi, you come down the stairs, and you kind of enter this big room. That's what you see. There's a lantern just hanging there, and that was the light that was giving off. You look around the room and you see like these dog pelts, like actual dog pelts, are just layered, scattered on the floor, and there's just doors. All of them are closed, but they all are fairly rickety and old.
Oh yeah, I love what they've done with the place.
Very
Whoever their
kitty.
interior, I gotta get the number of their interior decorator.
No, we do not need to decorate with animal pelts. That's
No. I mean,
Excessive.
so I can stomp the living crap out of them. I'm gonna steal this. Yoink!
Uh-huh.
I steal the lamp.
just get all the way in. I don't want to
Yeah,
stay
I'm
in
going.
the
Going.
staircase.
It's dark. Okay, look,
Move
my
it.
eyes
It's a
aren't even
tiny
real.
Staircase, and you're having me stay in here. There we go. Thank you.
I'm gonna say to Nixon and Malvola, because we're together, I'm gonna say, do you think it's best that the person made of wood carries the flame? Okay. Cool.
Malvola just keeps quiet. He's just like, and then there's just, you know, have you ever watched those movies where there's like you zoom in on the person's eyes and you just hear burning and screaming in the background? He's doing that, but he can hear Collodi like screaming in the background, and just his mask is just. That is all.
I mean, I guess, you know, if he catches fire, he's probably the easiest to fix.
Yes, he is quite resilient, and for what it's worth, the wood has been treated with tempered oils. It's not as flammable as most dry wood would be. But there was that one incident when I newly varnished him.
Okay, makes sense.
As you are all talking, suddenly a door swings open, and steps in a man carrying a very large shield with a face on it. He looks surprised to see anyone here, and just mouth the gate. Just has no clue what's going on. He steps in and he's just like, hello?
Rain is going to wave. Hi! We're new around here.
and then he starts to like fumble with something on his chest, and he pulls up a whistle, and he's like looking at the party, and he's looking, and he's like,
We have permission from the king to be here.
Kalodi's gonna just smack that whistle straight out of his hand, like like just BAM.
so, like Kalodi walks up, and smacks out of his hand, and he's just confused, and then he picks like his shield up, and again, it has this massive face on it. Let me see. I could totally bring up a picture for you. Will they give me a picture of him? No, they will not.
Sorry, go on.
That's sad. But I know.
Where are
Let me see. But so he has this huge shield on his arm, and he's like looking. He's just like, "Hey, king? Who? What king? What do you mean?"
Maybe I've said too much. We're yeah, go for it.
Do I recognize the face on the shield? Like as a religious or like family crest or anything?
It's it's kind of more like a stylized shield.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he's looking, and he's just like, "What is everyone doing here?"
Looking for pickles.
Oh, okay.
As you can
Malvolo
tell, we're picklers. We smell like pickles, right?
It's like you all do smell like pickles,
Yeah.
which
We were instructed to bring pickles down to help with the ritual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta keep the spirits and stamina up with pickles.
Yes. Yeah. How many people are there so we know how many pickles to bring?
and he's like looking around. He goes, "Okay, I'm assuming you've dealt with goblins this whole time, and that's fine. Please don't insult my intelligence. Let's have a conversation." And then he's slowly going for like his sword hilt, and he's trying to like put his hand up, putting space between him and Kalodi. And he was like, "I don't know why you are all here. Clearly, it's not for pickles. So why don't we say what's going on?"
Kalodi flicks out his arm blade and goes, "All right, give me your wallet."
And now you're mugging me. Okay. My name is Auric. What is everyone's name? And he's making very small movements.
Oh, you're actually really wanting to have a conversation, aren't you?
I mean, or we could do this, and then he kind of like tugs at his sword.
Nexon, I'm confused. This person ain't trying to kill me.
Yeah, that's Kalodi. I'm Nexon. Kalodi, maybe stand down.
Okay. Kalodi puts his blade away, and he'll go back, and he'll stand by Nexon.
Sure. So Auric steps forward, kind of more into the light that Kalodi is generating, so everyone can see him. And he's like, "My name is Auric. What are you doing here? And what happened to upstairs?"
Well, I feel as though this is a rather long and sordid tale. I am Malvolo, and this is how to easily put this. I suppose a raid to try and stop the goblins who are attacking the town of Sandpoint, perhaps disrupt the mind that is behind all of the goblin raids in hopes of trying to do something heroic, Rain? Yes.
Right.
That is
to protect the people.
Yeah, the people. Yes.
Okay. Sure, clearly you are all adept at combat, seeing how you took out all the goblins that were upstairs, because I know how many that were up there. I was just about to go on patrol. How about this? Um, I'll let you guys pass if you let me pass.
But where are you
You
going?
get
the
to keep your
whistle.
whistle.
You could keep the whistle. It's like 2 copper.
Kalodi
will-
runs and grabs the whistle.
He gives Clody the whistle. Just holds it out. Gives Clody the whistle.
Somebody please take it off him.
Very dangerous. I'll hold on to that. Don't worry. When it's time to use the whistle, you get to use the give me the let go of the whistle. But she's gonna bop him on the head. Just this is I will let you blow the whistle when it is time. But until then, I'm going to hold on to it, okay?
Okay.
Okay? Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up the stairs. You guys came down. You all seem you got this under control. And I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna make believe I didn't see this. This isn't my fight. I have no idea how you beat all those goblins. But congratulations.
We'll find some upstairs.
Okay.
Yes,
Did you-
it's more that we placed them under new management, as it were, rather than killed all of them.
We're not
But they,
the murderous kind if we don't have to be.
I mean, that's not my style, but you know, everyone's got their own flavor of tea they like. So I'm just gonna go. This is a fight that, you know, Mama didn't raise no fool. I'm sure I couldn't take this. I'm just gonna go and
before you leave, just if you would hold, Mister Sir Auric,
Mhm.
Malvola will sort of gather everyone in kind of like a huddle. Listen, this individual here definitely has been working, of course, with the enemy. I sense that he is quite genuine in his desire to not, well, get the snot kicked out of him by Krat. But maybe we might be able to utilize his strength. Maybe see if he wishes to support us. That large shield, for example, could be very useful in, well, I mean, we saw what the Goblin Chieftain did. I mean, no offense, Rain, Krat, you are both very formidable, but it was a dangerous fight, and it could only possibly get worse from here.
No, agreed. I certainly don't mind having another shield in this party.
Okay, well,
I just had a
Cassandra?
bad day.
And we can ask, but he's probably gonna want money. The vibe he's giving off is I'm a money for hire guy. I don't know if you have money. I don't have money.
I have a little.
Shells?
I Malvolo has quite a sufficient quantity of money. He holds it and he sort of produces about 6 gold and 48 silver from his person. Look, just listen. This is what I have, Cassandra, and you are a far better negotiator about monetary matters than I am. Just keep me enough to at least get a massage or something after this is all over.
I'm gonna check that the guardians, you know, pack that away. He doesn't need to know you have that much. Also, how do you have that much? Okay. We'll turn this around.
Okay. We break.
Sir Auric,
Mhm.
I can see you are a man of wisdom and skills. As you were going to wander upstairs as a solo guard, and since you are seemingly going to be unemployed after this moment, we were wondering if you'd like to fight on the winning side for, it'll only be for probably the next, I don't know, 4 hours. Nice. Quick half day's work with your beautiful shield. For guys, as an aside, outside of game, I have no idea how money works in fantasy worlds. I'm always like, is 10 gold a lot? For
Is-
1 gold
He
and
looks.
some loot.
So Oric looks at you and then looks around and he goes, if I say no, are you going to attack me?
Well, if you say no, then he'll take your wallet, and I'm going to point at Collodi, and I say, and you'd have to go past the Goblin King, who we made the new management, but he is very, very strong and has lots of fire leopards, which I think he's installing in the upstairs as we speak.
Mm.
So we won't kill you, but... And then I'm going to smile.
Okay. I see what we're doing here. How about this? So what if, and then just bear with me. What if you give me 3 gold and I keep my wallet?
Okay, good bargaining skills, Sir Auric. I say 2 gold, you keep your wallet, and you don't have to stand next to Collodi.
Okay.
That's a good bargain.
And Collodi's the wood person?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure you and Krat will make fine frontmen, and then we'll just make Collodi stand opposite you.
Okay. And then Krut is, and then he points at Rain. He's like, Krut, looking at Rain, not realizing names. And
Oh,
Sorry, dear.
no, that's Rain. Although she is very formidable. And
I'll
I
have your
hope you
back.
have nothing to do with these dog pelts. In which case, then no amount of money would save you.
No, that's the goblin stuff. They hate dogs for some reason.
So then you have nothing else to fear from us. And this is Krat. And stretch my arms up really high to point to Krat.
So okay, lizard person, moose person, Rain. Okay,
Yeah.
Krut, Rain, tiny people, mask person, wood, Collodi. Got it. Okay. So you have the money on you now? I'm more than happy to take it.
I mean, he
Is
can
this
give it
like
to you.
Maybe half now, half at the completion of the job.
Mhm.
okay? And what does this job completely entail? Like, am I just taking you down the hall? Am I fighting everyone? Like, what's this?
You're going to take us down the hall. You're going to tell us everything you know because it's in your own best interests for survival. And then we're
Okay.
going to, and I point to everybody in the room, are going to win and beat. How many people did you say they were?
On this floor, there's just the big hairy one, and the. Let me tell you why I'm here. All right, let me just explain to you. So there's this wizard, and she is beautiful. I thought like there was something there. We were at a bar. You know how it goes. And we were just chatting. And then all of a sudden, like they slipped me something. And I've been here for a few days. And I've been trying to leave. But that big hairy guy down there, that bugbear, just angry. And then don't get me started on the woman. I don't really talk to her. Just she is the one with the white hair. She's just not normal. They've been doing a lot of stuff down there with like a temple. They brought in a lot of religious iconography, and it's a mess down there. I don't really go down there. I stay in this area. I keep the goblins, and then he kind of points to the door next to him, directly to his right. Um, and he's like, yeah, and this is over here. I train the new ones. That's where the new ones come. Um, you know. So yeah, I'm all for helping you guys out. Uh, and since I'm going to be putting my life on the line, I get loot, right? Like I get whatever I feel is worth it.
You get loot, knowing that they are, and then we will share it equally.
Like I thought you guys were doing this for the good of the town, the people, right? Wasn't yeah, people.
Something has to fund our ability to keep doing this.
It's for
He
the
mugs
theater.
people.
Well, it's essentially like just give us a veto power, on what you take, because we just want to make sure you don't take anything that might be detrimental to your well-being or the well-being of the town.
Okay, okay, fair enough. I see what we're doing here.
Wait. I just remembered it earlier. You mentioned there was a bugbear. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
She's going to start hitting like her teammates. Like, the bugbear. What's the bugbear's name?
Brutasmus.
Brute. We Rain's like piecing this slowly together in her big old brain. Guys, it's Brutasmus. That's the one, right? Should we call Shalea? Her?
Shalelu.
Shalelu. Thank you.
I think well, Petrasmus is supposed to be quite a powerful individual. I mean, Shalelu could be of great use, but will she get here in time? Remember, she was exploring some of the other goblin sites.
I mean, we at least can follow through on what she asked us. I don't really want to get on her bad side.
She'd be upset if we don't contact her. And plus, if that witch is there, this is not going to be anything easy.
Also, the sooner we call her, the higher chance she has of arriving.
Oh, very well. How do we signal her again?
I think I've got the little stone thing, so I'll pull that out and use that to give her a call.
Hey, girl.
Knock it against another rock. Knock, knock.
So holding the stone in your hand, you're able to kind of focus on activating it, and it glows, and basically you know that her stone would glow also, which alerts her, saying that, like, hey, whatever you're looking for is here. It's not like a walkie-talkie. You don't talk into the rock.
See, Sir Arik, we are even calling in reinforcements. So chance of survival is high. And I'm gonna put my hand up as high as I can.
Higher than before. I'll
Yes.
help, like, I'll continue her hand as it goes up, like, and to help go higher.
I'm gonna, like, okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. It's very awkward looking.
But once it starts, I'm gonna get into it, and I'm gonna be like, yes, as high as we can, with my feet dangling, like, yeah,
we've got this. It'll be great.
Survival.
Woo!
He looks around the room, kind of judging what his best option. He's like, okay, I get it. I'm probably not gonna be able to talk my out of this one. I just kind of wanted to go, but sure. I'm more than happy to help. So we'll do 2 now and 2 later, right? That's what we agreed on.
That is definitely not what we. And then I jump down, And that's not what we agreed on. You should have believed the pickle story. I was even making up a theme song for the business, but you didn't. So now you're going to take the 2 gold and you're going to help us protect everybody and the town, which you were helping to destroy. So I hope your mom's proud. And then I'm going to say, come, let's go. And then I'm going to turn him around and I'm going to shield up. And then I'm going to get him prepped.
Pushing him towards the front way. Not a problem. So he kind of like is like, whoa, you just pushing me. All right. Why don't I explain to everyone where we are going, right? So that
Yes.
we know what we're doing before we get there. So coming up, who are you looking for exactly? I'm assuming the bugbear, right? Because that seemed like the thing that triggered all of this. Everyone got really excited for bugbear.
It is a priority of sorts, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're also looking for that woman.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. Not a problem. So let's see how would I do this? Okay, so you're gonna.
Good question. You had feelings for her before. You're not gonna have issues later on when she's not on our side.
No, look, I'm a romantic at heart, but you don't drug me. Like I was in, and they started giving me love potions, and that's against consent, and I am not for that. I thought she was cool, and then they had me down here, and they've kind of kept me in a stupor. I just want out, honestly. Like they're doing whatever they're doing. They're worshiping some crazy jackal-headed goddess. I'm not cool with any of this. I may be a mercenary for hire, but I have my moral grounds on this stuff.
No, fair enough. Thank you. It was just confirming.
Yeah, no.
And I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, Cass feels bad, and after Rain says, "I'm sorry that happened," she goes, "You can have 20 silver extra. That's my final offer."
Yeah, I like where this is going. Okay.
Are you making him feel better with my money?
That's exactly what's happening.
Money, please.
I'm just gonna look at Malvolo and be like, I'm sure we'll find something.
Yeah.
Malvolo looks at his wallet, which is like, it's kind of like this tiny clockwork goblin that's made of like felt that I presume Nexon at some point made for him. It's just, normally it's like fat and happy, and now it's just deflated and has like a sad face where the little zip is.
Awesome. Yeah. So, pushing forward, he kind of looks at these doors. He goes, "Okay, let me give you the quick layout. What's on this floor? Where we are right now." So, right over there where I pointed, he's gonna go stand in front of the door. He goes, "This is where the new recruits come in. They are new. Like this is their nesting ground area. They have a bunch of little ones, and then I take them and I train them up. And then he walks over to these doors right here. He's like, this is the prison chamber. This is where we take prisoners, and they're placed in here." And then he kind of walks to this door and he goes, "These are the sleeping quarters. This is where I was coming through from. This is where we usually sleep for most of the evening, or when we're not on duty. This was where there was the woman with the white hair, the weird witch lady. Larissa, the woman I thought we had a connection with, but clearly I was wrong, was down here, and this other guy used to come down here. Had a weird name. It's from Tien. It was a super weird name.
Suo.
Yeah, that's it. He used to sleep down here too. He had like some weird connection with the witch girl.
Did the and then I'm gonna describe the priest's daughter, the previous one.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Those?
Yeah, that's the witch lady. She's got like these weird powers now.
Cool. 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 Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
What was her name? I didn't really talk to her. I was terrified out of my mind.
Nuala.
Yeah, Nuala.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to sleep down there. With that the 220.
Strange question. She didn't
Uh-huh.
smell rotting.
A little bit. It was more like you ever smell like a devil? Like it's like that sour egg smell.
Oh, sulfurous.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. She always kind of smelled like that a little bit. Um, and then as we were down here longer and longer, she started getting like these weird things started happening to her body. She had like these weird markings on her, and it got weirder and weirder.
Oh, oh no.
hmm and then they were so I usually stayed in this area. I didn't really go beyond, and then he'll walk to a set of doors up by Rain. He's like, I didn't really go out this way. Um, More or less, I would come down here, grab a bunch of the new recruits, take them upstairs, train them up, have them hit some test dummies, give them a knife or a sharp stick, and kind of get them ready. And then I would stay down here. It's not the most exciting life, but yeah, I never went beyond this door. That's where they would take the prisoners, and the screaming would happen.
Oh,
Oh, well, screaming. Oh, prisoners. You said prisoners. We should try to free them first, right?
Uh, I would agree with that, but I haven't seen any or heard any of them lately. You catch my drift.
Oh, oh, I do. Okay. So they're all dead.
I mean,
Likely?
hopefully,
What? Hopefully.
yeah.
So they
I've
don't have
seen
to hurt them.
what they do to the ones. They come out, and they got like this weird mouth thing, more than one
So they're
jaw.
doing experiments on them?
I guess whatever kind of magic they're doing down there is turning them.
Oh God. It's not just prisoners. That's awful. That is awful.
Mm.
Oh God. So if something is alive down there, it's likely not a prisoner anymore.
No, I have not seen them come back up this way normal for the most part.
Ugh.
Well,
pull Nyx out from my cloak and just kind of walk over to the door. And is there enough space for him to like get under that door to go in that hallway?
Which hallway? I'm sorry.
The hallway that Oric was saying he never went past that door.
Yeah. It's a normal sized. It's like a 5x5 hallway, and it's a single file.
I'll look at the group and be like, I can send Nyx down and see, what we're dealing with.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
And I will set him down on the ground and look at him and be like, well, just let me know what's down there, and probably everybody else just hears Nyx or Nexon kind of make these like clicking hissing sounds as she's talking to Nyx in spider.
That's adorable and terrifying at the same time.
mostly terrifying.
Sorry.
Um,
So
Sorry, Jared. Just while we wait, is it possible that I can sort of check my knowledge to like prepare for the fight if I know that Nuala is reanimated, if stuff like animate dead, or if
Oh.
necromancy would undo her.
Okay. So basic knowledge of that situation is probably she is, and she wouldn't be like a vampire. Like you couldn't unmake a vampire. They've
So
kind of
less zombie.
yeah,
more.
yeah, more like solidified. Like the soul has something bound to. Um, so at this point, maybe if it was kind of like a few weeks, like a week or two ago, you would have been able to get maybe before her. But at this point, it seems like she's beyond that reach of your understanding of necromancy right now. So next in, as you make clicking and chattering sounds at your little one, it scurries off down the hall. As it gets down the hall, um, it kind of comes to a T junction, and it looks around, and it goes to the biggest set of doors it can find, and it's gonna like slip under the doors, and as it does, you it now runs back. It definitely saw something it's not comfortable with, and it comes out under the door, and it was maybe gone for like 5 minutes, and it's trying to explain to you what it saw, and it's next, and it's chittering and chattering, and it's going at like a million miles per hour. When you talk to a little kid that saw something terrifying or exciting, and it's just like, oh my god, you're not gonna believe what I saw, blah 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 blah. And you just hear like click. Everyone just hears like click 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 click, and it's just dancing really hard.
Yeah, just that. Yeah. Slow down, just a tinge.
Mhm.
What did you see?
And so it slows down and it explains to you it went and it saw a religious temple, and in there was the big hairy one, um two of the what it's assuming are the goblin dogs, because you've seen a few of those, so it
Mhm.
looks like that. And then another person in there, and she seems to be kind of casting a spell, but not the white haired lady that you've been looking for, not New Ollie.
Oh. I will just kind of reiterate this to everybody else.
Mhm.
Might be a good idea to go interrupt that.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's go ruin someone's party.
So, Auric kind of takes point from here, followed by. So he starts to walk, and then realizing that no one's following him, he's just like turns around. He's like, "Hey, hey, whoa, 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 whoa! I was promised the big guy, the scaly one, and then the one who's gonna mug me. Why aren't you guys coming?"
Yeah, yeah. Oh, of course, of course. Rain's also gonna lift up her shield.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Crut.
Yeah.
You know, if while we're walking, you could always ask Nexon to make you a poncho. That way, when Auric hits the splash zone, you're gonna be fine.
Oh, not right now. It's mean. I'm trying to make friends. Stop that.
So Auric's like walking down with his shield up, and he hears Lodi say that, and he looks, and he's trying to like he gives you like Lodi. He's like, and he just like big shoulder down and just kind of trugs along. He's like, I hate this fucking place. I hate this place.
Kalodi looks at Rain and says, Psst, by the way, I know you're trying to make friends, but Malvolo tried the same thing and he got me.
And you're not so bad, and you're going to be kind after this, or else you don't get the whistle after this.
An actual serious face appears on his over his mask as he's okay. I'll be good.
Yes, I'm watching you, and every
What
time
the-
you say something mean, I get to hold on to it longer. You think about that. Now let's get going.
I'm gonna whisper to Malvola and say, I'm pretty sure Rain has trained dogs before. You didn't think of a whistle?
Admittedly, they're not made of wood. It's not my specialty. I haven't considered it. Also, he mugged me and stole the last thing I tried to use for the carrot and stick. Ironically, he mugged me for the carrot with the stick.
That's good.
He's very enterprising. if nothing
He
else.
is, he is some of those words.
So, Oric gets to the corner, and he kind of looks at the double doors, these big old double doors, and he's like, I don't like this. And then, but as you come forward, and Kalodi and Rain, what you see, filling up into this room, it's not that bad. It's fairly, it's big enough for the four of you to stand around. Two large stone doors sit in the western wall here. Their faces carved with images of horrific, deformed monsters crawling their way out of a pregnant woman with this horrific jackal-like head and uh, bat-like wings, and that's
Oh,
what's carved on this door. So it's a massive carving, and if you were to push the door, the carving would split into two. Uh, Anyone with a basic religion would know that this is Lamashtu, and you've seen her already. You've seen this horror. You know where she stands with the goddess of Re.
as a point of information, what does she stand for?
Um, she is on the side of the Runelord of Wrath at this point. Lamashtu is known as the mother of all monsters.
Okay.
She is the great birthing one. This was many sessions ago for us, but only like a week for you guys. This was, remember that little imp creature that pushed that goblin, and it came up with all the little arms and stuff. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that imp thing worshipped Lamashtu and was a goddess of priestess of Lamashtu, and said that's why they're trying to get Krut and Nualia kind of together. Um, yeah. As you come to this door, you can hear chanting coming from outside, from beyond this door.
All right, let's make a big sound. We're gonna go in. Just go crazy.
And Oric looks at everyone and is like, wait, I'm going in? Like, I'm kicking in this door? This is what we're doing?
Kalodi will grab the door handle and keep it shut. You know, Rain, there's a way for us to go in really loud.
Tell me more.
No. He looks at the whistle.
You got me. You know what? Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Yes!
Yeah. This may summon more awful people, but it's fine. She's gonna give him the whistle.
Kalodi takes the whistle and puts it in his mouth. As he gets ready, he is going to kick open the doors to the temple with his big wooden foot. And as he does, he tries to blow the whistle, but Kalodi doesn't have lungs. So nothing happens. It's just this. Kalodi's just in shock. Like, he's just
upset.
He's just in despair.
Krut's just gonna
Rain in her absolute just upset that no noise came out and she trusted Kalodi. She's gonna bellow, Kalodi, you're supposed, like, she doesn't know why the whistle's not going. You're supposed to blow the whistle. What are you doing?
Good job.
So
So kicking in the door, Kalodi goes to blow on the whistle, and you seem to have interrupted something. And everyone please roll initiative, because that's happening now.
What are we using for initiative? I would like to use whistle.
Sure, you may use whistle.
Yes.
And it's just basic perception. Actually, Marvolo, Cassandra, and Nexon could probably use stealth because they wouldn't be noticed at this point.
God
Yes.
damn it.
Yes.
That's what you get for blowing that stupid whistle.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I deserved it.
So I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but I've rolled 3 times. I've rolled on the box, I've rolled on the map, and nothing's come through. And guys, literally, I got 19, 13, 16. And
got you.
like, when I find out how to roll, it's gonna be like a 2. I just know it.
Where's Marvolo? Marvolo
Losing all
rolled
the
that.
good rolls.
Yeah. Marvolo, you rolled the 1, right? That's what we saw.
Maybe. Yes.
Okay. All right. Because Marvolo and Kalodi go technically at the same time.
Yeah.
8.
So, to clarify, where must I roll? Because it's not.
So where
receiving.
it's you just take your perception, you grab it, and then you just drop it. You drag and drop the perception.
Okay, so it doesn't matter where I'm dropping it.
You have to
Stop.
drop in the chat box.
In the chat box.
Okay.
In the
Okay,
chat
let's see if it works this.
Chat box.
I mean, you're in the combat tracker.
Oh, it's orc with a K. Oops.
Orc, yeah. Oh, ORI. Okay, yeah, orc. And Rain's kind of topping the charts here.
Boom.
So
But-
I'm rolling it, but I got nothing.
I see. Let me see. Cassandra has a 19 right now initiative.
So,
Oh, okay.
just-
That was the one I did roll at one point.
Your stealth is just so high, we can't even see what you're
you
rolling.
can't see the result. Oh my god.
I'm stealthy from Fantasy Grounds, even.
Yeah.
When do I go? No one knows.
No
This
one
whole next
knows.
level we've never seen before.
So do I need to roll again now?
No.
So
You're
Okay.
there. We got
Okay.
you. You're on the combat tracker. It's cool. Everything's cool. We're cool. We're professionals, guys. Don't worry about it. Hey. So
Hey.
what we see when Kalodi kicks the door in and Rain starts to yell, stone fonts covering the frothy dark water sit to the north and south of the eastern entrance to this room, and twin banks of stone pillars running the length of the long chamber. So what you're looking at are these pillars running in the length. At the western end, shallow stairs rise to a platform about 2 feet off the ground. The walls surrounding this platform are lit by hanging braziers that emit glowing red smoke, giving this place an unnerving crimson light that throws the bas relief carvings of countless monsters feasting on fleeing humans into lurid display. A black marble altar of stone, its surface heaped with ashes and bone fragments, squat before a 10-foot tall statue. The sculpture depicts a very pregnant but otherwise shapely naked woman who wields a kukri in each taloned hand and has a long reptilian tail, bird-like talons on each feet, and a snarling head of 3-eyed jackal with a forked tongue. The left kukri flickers with the orange light, while the right glows with a cold blue radiance. Additionally, standing at the head of the altar is this beautiful female, human female, and she seems to be doing some kind of magical ritual. Standing at the bottom of the stairs is that massive, ugly bugbear. This is definitely Brutasmus. As Brutasmus turns quickly, and seeing the doors kicked open, you now see around his neck is a necklace of horror, as they are ears, some of them still dripping with blood of elves. Stepping out from the dark are these 2 hideous hounds. They look similar to that of the goblin dogs that you have faced before, but they themselves have these humanoid heads where their dog-like face becomes a human face. Don't forget, you can always choose to roll a knowledge check to know exactly what you're dealing here. but you definitely know there's a bugbear. But as it is the beginning of the go, I don't know why Lodi. Bruthasmus goes.
Sorry, real quick, Jared.
Mhm.
Our tokens in Fantasy Grounds are just the tokens of our characters. I think we'll need to replace them with the ones from the combat tracker. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to hit things, or they're not going to be able to hit us, which is fine.
Which
Yeah.
is fine.
Just saying,
Good.
Got it. Not a problem.
they can hit Auric.
They can hit Auric. But wasn't that the plan though? This
That
whole
was
time.
the plan. That's the whole plan. The whole time.
That was the plan this whole time. Right, let me get Brett, and here is our new rain.
Oh, that's me. A
This
mini me.
is mini you and mini Crut. We will take care of sizing in a second.
No, ours is just adorable.
Who doesn't like mini subs? And
All right.
we'll put you here, and we'll Nexon. Don't worry, we got this. Doing this very quickly, efficiently, and the biggest problem is Collodi and Marvolo are all the way at the bottom.
Look, you. Some of us can't be made of initiative. Okay.
Yeah, my big guy, the big fight guy, pulled up. I was like, oh, okay, he's definitely gonna roll low. 'Cause that is my luck every time with initiative. There we go. All right, that should work. But Bruthasmus now goes. Bruthasmus will take his move action. So he has a base speed of 25. Bruthasmus, seeing Auric, goes, Auric, you traitor! What are you doing? And moves 1, 10, 15, 20. Moves right up to Auric and is going to attack. Once. And twice for good measure.
Oh.
And sadly, I don't know how long Auric's going to last in this fight. But it's okay. It's not you guys,
We're gonna have
right?
to give. We're gonna have to give him more silver if we.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Like revive him.
It's an option, right? You don't have to.
Yeah.
And Bruthasmus lays into Auric as Auric eats some of that, but is doing well. But it's okay because Crut's up.
Alright. Crap, getting very excited. He can move right next to the bugbear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna flank him, I could do that. And then with his next two actions, he's just going to attack.
Yeah.
Well.
So we're starting out strong today. Crut rushes in, excited for combat, and yeah, now we have a thing now. So this is when Michael gets to.
Yeah, this is crit fumble time. And of course we've got a lot of new people and new faces in the chat today. So I wanted to, while we're doing this, take a moment to welcome all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We have an amazing group of people here from all over the internet here to entertain you guys. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Pathfinder 2nd Edition, unlike other D20 systems, rather than fumbling on a nat 1 or critting on a nat 20, if you get 10 lower than the score you intend, that will count as a fumble or a crit. And we have this lovely deck of cards that will generate these crits. And Crut, if you would, give us a number between 1 to 5 for your critical fumble.
1.
All right, number 1. You have struck it in melee. Thus, you have been winded by the blow and are now fatigued.
Oof.
There's no duration. You are simply fatigued.
Oof.
Our seasoned fighter. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
done.
right.
One hit.
Yeah. you know, he's just. Little did we know, Crut actually has asthma.
He
It
forgot
affects
his
us all.
inhaler.
Just.
Well,
Alright, let me
I don't.
pop that up there.
I don't know if Krat should attack again.
Crut should
Oh.
always attack. That was amazing.
Look, to be fair,
To be
I mean,
fair.
how much worse could your second hit be?
Come on, if it's my luck,
Eh.
it will.
How bad?
All right, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Yay!
Oh
no!
Crud, why?
Gotta open your mouth.
So, just so you know, Crut, right? This is just so you know. So I know that you know, right? You take a -1 to your AC for being fatigued.
Mm-hmm.
Just giving you a heads up, sir.
I just
Hello?
want you to know that I know that you missed again.
I just loved the really sad aw. Like, yeah. All right, Crut, 1 to 5. Let's see what we get. What was that, 5?
Sure.
All right. Oh jeez. Oh
No,
jeez.
No, I take that back.
You what?
He takes it back.
Take it back.
No,
You can take it back. I haven't revealed it.
No, I've picked it. Let's.
All right, you want to go with it? All right, here we go. Catastrophic failure. You fall unconscious until you either wake up or the end of your following turn.
Okay, that's not bad.
You got knocked the heck out.
Yeah, so I swung and I punched myself in the face and
Oh my god.
falls.
So I've got a question, right? That lizard folk we saw in the dream, with with all the gladiators, that wasn't you, was it? That was just some other lizard folk.
That was
lived-
just a
No,
different
no,
lizard.
it was Krat dreaming, knowing that he would be a better fighter one day, but clearly,
You'd get that.
Totally in his
Reality.
dreams.
yeah. All right, well I'm asleep.
Night, night.
It is a space dealing with your, Runelord. Maybe you're just really overwhelmed. And
Yeah.
are having a fainting spell.
Sure, we'll go with
Yep.
Like you run in and you're like,
that.
Ah.
Oh dear. Anyway, whose turn next? Now, let's go.
It's Rain's turn. Don't worry, Rain's here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here. Seeing Krat go down, is it possible for me to hop in front, in between him and the bugbear, and put up my shield between them?
To kind of like give them cover. Yeah, you could push
Yeah.
Crut back
Yeah.
because he's not gonna put up a fight. And I'll
Yeah,
just leave you there.
I gotta kick him over.
Just kind of do that thing where you nudge something gently with your foot.
Yeah, except right now, since it's in the battle, it's not as gentle. Of course, you would fall down right now at this critical moment. We just started this fight, Krat. For some reason, she's less than sympathetic than normal. So we are going to attack. We're gonna try our hardest and see what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Seems natural.
Yeah. Okay, that wasn't bad. It was a good try. Good try.
It's a miss.
Wasn't
All right,
a
we'll try
fail.
with our final action. Let's see if we can hit something. Please. It's also a miss. Gah!
So, Brutasmus, having been, a seasoned fighter, knows and sees what's coming, and knows, when people try to, throw a fist there.
Fair enough. We'll go this as she's trying to move Crut, she's slicing at the same time, and she's getting her feet tangled up in whatever leftover Crut parts are on the ground, so
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
she's missing every time.
Let's all do the
Yes.
Krat.
Yay for Crut!
Ugh.
Oh, don't worry, it's okay. It's only the wizard's turn. She kind of figures out that oh no, this is bad. There are people in here attacking, and turns around and casts a 3-action magic missile, at Auric because she hates Auric. just is what it is. Sadly, Auric can't block these because they're magic missile, and magic missiles automatically deal damage. So,
Shame, we really used him as a human shield.
1,
The literal shield.
2, 3. Okay, that wasn't bad. Auric ate some of that. So, but it's okay, and that's her go. She just popped those spells. Cassandra, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm going to move in a bit closer. Just here by the door, so sort of there, so that other people can still come in. And then I'm going to cast Tempest Touch on. Who can I reach? No, I can't because it's actually a touch and I'm not near somebody. So I'm going to. What is it? Why is everything touch?
You're a very hands-on person.
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna know if I hurt you.
I want you to know this.
Yeah, I just want you to know it was me. I know it's been a bit, and I'm sorry for re-asking these questions, but if it has
Okay.
2 triangles, it's a 2 action, but I can still use them because technically we have inverted commas 3 actions.
Yes.
So moving.
Yeah.
Okay, ye old faithful, Divine Lance is coming out,
Yes.
and I'm gonna attack the bugbear guy.
And yeah, there you go. So drop some damage on the bugbear. Bruthasmus, the divine energy flows onto Bruthasmus and lets out a roar.
And then I'm gonna lean against the wall and be like, don't worry, Auric, we'll help you. And then I'm gonna feel really bad looking at his bloodied back.
Yeah, Bruthasmus is laying into it. Alright. Let me see. Nexon is your go. What would you like to do?
I am going to. I'm gonna move behind Pelody right there, and kind of peering around him. And I'm gonna yell at Bugbear. Why don't you hold your horses there? Cast days. Oh, that's not cast.
I'd like to just take a little bit of a moment to say that it terrifies me that Bruthasmus sounds like a grizzly bear.
Yeah, I love this Sirenscape. They got this war option.
Yeah.
And it's pretty awesome.
Just like it's like, oh good.
So it's not rolling for
Yep.
some reason, but it's a will save.
Will save, not a
Yeah.
problem. I'm just looking up your
It's I think 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a problem. What I can do. I rolled a 23
Okay.
for Bruthasmus. Sorry.
So, that's fine.
And so that's it.
Yeah.
Moved in. Okay, cool. Thank you, Nexon. and I'm excited because now my 2 puppy dogs go. Who doesn't like puppy dogs? The first one rushes and runs, and as it's trying to flank Auric, it realizes, oh look, there is Cassandra. So it is going to try and take a bite out of Cassandra.
That's a bad doggy.
Yeah, it's not a friendly doggy. So it's gonna... That's a critical hit on my end.
Boo.
So yep. So that happened.
And hero points don't do anything. I can't like be like, nope, reroll.
No, I would love that.
The sigh.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the tiers we'll add is we'll give the audience like a means to give Jared like anti-hero points or like
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
bad hero points or something. All right.
So I dropped 21 points of damage onto Cassandra, which halved her.
Boo.
Have you considered not?
I didn't
Nope.
even do that. The machine did that.
All right.
As
Number
a
between.
question,
Yes.
is it piercing or slashing damage?
It is piercing plus evil. Are you evil?
No, but I have a spell, reactionary spell, that is
Ooh.
just says they had the audacity to spill my blood, and I'm going to try and cast. I'm going to give them bleed.
No
If
way.
they
That's
fail.
so awesome. Yeah, do it up.
It's like, no, you're sore. No, you.
Ugh.
I just want to do it before the card comes out in case I actually die. So I just want to stab them.
Oh,
First.
Blood
Okay.
Vendetta. I like that. I
Yeah.
have not seen that actually. That one's really dope.
Okay, so it's a will save. Do I need to roll that?
I can roll it for you. Oh, sorry. I could just easily roll that. Right? So it's a will save. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Oh, it failed. It rolled a 2.
Yeah, so does that make it a critical? Because my will DC is 20.
It got a 14, so it didn't get
Uh.
enough. It came this close.
Cool.
What does
So
that
then
do?
I do. At a failure, the target takes the full persistent bleed damage. Until the bleeding stops, the target has weakness 1 to piercing and slashing.
Okay.
I
Clearly,
don't
gotta
have
step
damage
in.
here, but it's 2d6.
2d6.
So can I
Yeah.
just roll the 2d6?
Yep, and then we'll just do the base 6. There you go. There's a nice big one.
Try and murder me, I'll murder you.
9 points of persistent bleed damage. That is wonderful.
Noted. Never try to murder Cassandra.
Cool. And I'm just gonna look at the dog like, why? And then now I take the card or whatever.
All right. 1 to 5.
Cassandra, what number do you want?
1.
Huh! All right. It is piercing damage. Did you say?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Surprise opening. Critical effect. You gain 1 action, which you may use before the end of turn, to use as an attack against the target. So you get a free attack.
Oh, okay. So,
But he's weakened 1.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he
He is
is.
now weakened 1. He is now weakened 1.
weaken 1, so that will.
And keep in
change.
mind, he can decide not to. It's not an obligatory.
Yeah.
Lick his wounds. I don't know.
It's an angry puppy. But I don't know if it's gonna attack again. But it
Just
does
remember,
have one more.
I hurt you.
You did,
You hurt me, I hurt you back.
yes. I think it's gonna opt not to attack again, only because, and I'm gonna say only because, Cassandra not only was attacked, but now needs to make a DC 20 will save. Also, because of its special ability called Sinister Bite. So a creature bitten that is not evil by this Yet Hound has to make this save, or something negative happens.
Okay. Will, come on, Will.
There you go.
That didn't go so well.
No, it never does.
One of your little hero pointy things for this, right?
Oh, yes. Let me use a hero point. For
Sure,
safety.
you may. Yes, you may re-roll that then.
So you
Thanks,
don't
Ray.
die.
Thanks for that. That's better. Did it come on? No, it didn't. Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, that's still alright.
okay. What do we get on this one?
Does it not show up?
It's not. You're hidden. The game's trying to kick you out
What?
this whole time.
You're not gonna believe me, but I like rolled a 19 and then a 50.
Okay, I believe it. I believe this is.
Let's. Oh, now I got a 4, and watch this is gonna come up.
Yeah, it might just be on my end with the internet connection, so it's okay.
Just go.
So
I don't see it either. Go with your first roll, the 19.
19. So we'll pass it off. We'll say, yeah, she got a 19, shakes it off. So on a you are 19, right? So that's a
Plus 10 for my
plus
will.
10. So a 29. Nice. So you are critically immune to this sinister bite for 1 minute. So you don't have to worry about the bites anymore. But it's okay because it's my second puppy dog's turn. So second puppy dog is gonna run right in front of Rain. Actually, you know what? It's not even gonna run. It's gonna choose to use a very, very creepy ability. So the hound opens up its human face and lets out a horrific scream. And everyone in the room who isn't evil, so that's 1, 2, and then the hounds are clearly evil, has to now make a save. This ability is. Krut, are you evil?
No, but I'm asleep.
Oh, you are asleep. That's true. You might get advantage on the save. You'll get a +1. The Yet Hound emits an unearthly howl. Any non-evil creature that hears the howl must succeed a will DC 20 or become frightened 1. Any creature that critically fails and is within 60 feet is instead frightened 3 and fleeing for 1d4 rounds. And Michael, you may do your thing.
I'm sorry. Maybe I missed something here. Being so far in Australia compared to New York, I must have misheard. Did you just say those dogs had human faces?
Yes.
I feel like I missed that at some point. Did anyone else realize these dogs had people faces?
I had no idea. This is
Oh,
horrifying.
Yeah, horrifying,
horrifying.
people faces. Oh my god.
Apparently Nexon thinks it's normal.
Nexon thinks it's perfectly normal. Nexon's like, guys, this is
But your
This is
dog-
not
What
I
do
go
your
to work
dogs look
for.
like?
It's your average doggo.
yeah.
That's what he looks
We didn't
just
have
like
dogs
me.
where I grew
What?
up, so I don't know.
So it's still not seeing me, and I don't think people are gonna believe me when I tell you that I rolled a 17. But so maybe can you just roll for me, and then we'll just say it is what it is.
Sure.
We
I'll
believe
take-
you.
I believe you.
Yeah, you're not a liar.
Thanks.
Yeah, I rolled a 16, so it's only 1 off. So
Plus 10.
plus 10, so 26. So yeah, there you go. It's not a critical save, but it is good enough. Marvolo, Nexon, and Rain. Nexon pulled that 27, so it's okay because you passed, right? So those of you who got over the 20 passed. And those of you who got under the 20 are just frightened 1. A critical failure has you guys running away, which is a really cool feature. You know,
Maybe to our enemies, not to me.
For us?
So does that affect me? Because Malvolo's still outside.
Right.
How would this work? No, I don't think so. I don't think it would affect you. I think it would affect Kolodi.
Would it affect Kolodi if he is a puppet?
I think so. Because
Damn.
Kolodi has its own will save.
He does.
These
Damn you, Kolodi,
machines.
and your anatomicness.
Oh, Kolodi rolled higher than Marvolo.
I hate that
And-
puppet.
Yes. So Rain has the fear. But that's 3 actions for the Yet Town to do that ability. So it takes that kind of finishes its turn. And then we'll go over to Auric. Auric just standing there is like, oh man, this is a bad luck. And he looks around and he sees the Yet Town next to him, at Cassandra, looking at Brutasmus, and sees Rain, and then these hounds are just screaming. He looks at Cassandra, and he says, "I gotta keep you alive so you can pay me." And he's going to try and push the Yet Hound away from Cassandra. So he's gonna make a athletics check to push the hound.
I'm gonna in the interim. I'm gonna be like, 20 more silver, so that 20 more silver.
I like that. He actually rolled fairly high on that one. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know. You guys aren't seeing my rolls, correct?
Mm-mm.
They're not popping up. It just says Kolodi. Okay. So he rolled fairly high, and he does push the Yet Hound away, pushes it back. 5 feet away from you, giving you some space so that you're not, being mauled. That's first action. Second action, it's going to turn around, and he is going to raise his shield because, well, that would help. And then third action, he's just going to swing a sword. Because, what else is he going to do?
Swing on a sword.
Swing that sword. So that is at a +5 because he missed. He missed on Brutasmus. They lock horns, and he can't seem to get his footing. But Kolodi, you may go. Well, Kolodi Marvolo as a unit.
Hooray! Okay. Let's start with Malvolo. So Malvolo is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to kind of here. And sort of like just take a momentary glance to assess how injured people happen to be. Krut looks like he's down, so I'm imagining, and I know he's not, but I imagine he's like been grievously injured and is about to die. Between Rain, Auric, and I guess Cassandra, who would probably be the next injured looking to Malvolo?
As you come up around the corner, you notice Cassandra is bleeding profusely from a number of scratches and bite marks upon her body.
Yeah. Do not worry. I just you stay there. I will just bear with me while I'm going to move over to here, sort of between Auric and Cassandra. Now Malvolo is he's a craftsman specifically, but because of his study of anatomy of puppets and the like, he is also taken to also studying medicine. Now, if I'm treating wounds as part of my battle medicine, I've actually taken the ward medic feat. So I can actually heal 2 people simultaneously. So I'm going to heal Auric and Cassandra at the same time using my medicine check.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'll just stitch that, stitch that, bandage here, there's gauze here, just, oh god, there's so much blood. So much blood.
You should see the other guy.
Should have kept those pickle bandages.
And then I look over at the
Yes.
Yeth Hound with a human face. It looks back at me and goes, "Woof." Ah, son of a. Oh my god. Why does
Upsetting.
it have people?
That's so
saying-
upsetting.
That's so upsetting. That's just alarming. Okay, so I got a 25, which I believe for treat wounds. That is going to give a. Does it give any benefit extra if I make a certain amount over?
It does, but you would need to. Sorry. So the medicine check is 15, and you received a 25.
Yes.
Okay. So okay. So here's the caveat, right? You could either say the DC is 20 because you're an expert in medicine, and then you can increase the regenerated hit points by 10, or you could just take it as a critical success, which is 4d8.
A
So
flat
it's
10
either
extra.
it's either 2d8 plus 10 or 4d8.
I think 2d8 plus 10 is better, right, guys? Yeah. Okay. So 2d8 plus 10. I'll do that. So they both heal for a grand total of 25 hit points.
Yeah. See that'll get you.
All right. You may have a wooden kidney, but you're okay. So that's my move action, my thingo action, and then I'm going to use my command action to get Kolodi to sort of walk over here. I can't really attack anymore because I'm not a summoner anymore. I'm an inventor, so I have to order these people like plebeians, which is a 1-for-1 trade. And he'll walk over there, and Kolodi will, as a free action, go to Bruthasmus and say, "Hey, nice necklace there. You want some accessories for that? Because I got a boot that you can put up your..." And he's, gonna just sort of, just insult him.
All right. Make your attack, Lodi.
Oh, I can't. I'm out of actions because I only have 3 actions now.
Well, you told Lodi to move, right?
Yeah. But that's it.
You
That's all I can
commanded?
do.
No,
Yeah,
no. When you command, Lodi can take 2 actions.
Oh, can he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Sorry. As a companion, when the character who has the companion takes the, activate companion feature, for 1 action, they get to give their companion 2 actions. So move or attack or 2 attacks. That's how it works.
All right, puppet boot up the air. Oh no, I missed, but I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't fumble though.
No, you're no crud.
I was gonna say, hey, crud. Psst. I rolled a 2 and I didn't fumble. I'm Australian. Leave me alone.
So am I.
So, this is what's going to happen. The Bruthasmus looks, seeing what's going on, and Bruthasmus starts to whirl his sickle and dagger in a dazzling display, and is going to try to feint Rain. Actually, is going to try to feint Orc.
Oh, okay,
Because
good.
he's more mad at Orc than he is at anyone else.
Yeah.
Because they hate it. They hate, bugbears don't like that. The
Plus,
target
I missed
is,
him. He has no reason to be upset with me yet.
yeah. They make 1 strike with each of their 2 melee weapons against the same target. The target is automatically flat-footed against the second attack, and that's important because that lets them do more damage. So the first attack is going to miss. Second attack, because Auric is flat-footed. Let me see if I can. I know the basic numbers here. So for it, it's just 2 minus the shield because he's flat-footed. that will hit. Oh, so close to a critical, but and an additional.
Poor little Oric.
Yeah, or it's getting the brunt end of this. And so another 10, 15 points damage. Almost took away all of what Marvolo did. But it's okay. And that's its 2 actions, and then its third attack. Third action is going to be. Yeah, he's still in the clear, so he's gonna make another attack because he's a jerk. That's just a miss. Shock. But Krut, you're still asleep. It's okay. But now,
Am I
at the
awake?
end of your turn,
Oh,
you
okay.
do wake up.
Okay, well.
And Rain, you go. But now
Is
you're
there
awake.
anything I can? Okay, so Krut will be awake. Okay, he is awake. Okay. All right, then I'm not gonna help him.
You get
I
no.
would have, but he's fine now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to attack again.
Do it, Rain.
Let's do this.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I apologize for my language.
It's okay.
That's okay. This is an Australian stream. We're fine.
Cool.
We're cool. You're cool. I'm cool. We're all cool. This is gonna hurt. You know I love you guys, right? Like, with all of my heart. I love playing with you guys on Sundays.
Please don't hate me.
Please don't. I don't want to get like a hate mail. You're like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
Someone
hey,
sent me
thank
something.
you.
Open it up, and it's just that.
Listen, Jared. We need to talk.
Like critical miss.
All right.
Oh.
1 to 5.
3.
Oh, right in the middle. All right. Go for the eyes. As you are hitting with a melee attack, you are dazzled until the end of your next turn.
No.
Rough one at the beginning.
Boink. You have such pretty eyes.
They're nice and big. They're beautiful.
Have you seen
Just
have you seen
sparkles.
moose eyes?
Big, beautiful brown eyes?
They've got
Yeah.
big, beautiful brown eyes.
Yes.
They do.
So dazzled isn't as bad as like punching yourself unconscious. So this is all that dazzle is everything's kind of concealed from you because you know, whatever. You got some dust in your eye. So everything's concealed. So every time you want to attack or do something, you just have to roll a DC 5 flat check, and then you can do whatever you want to do. So a flat check is just, roll a D20 and hope you get higher than a 5.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not
Let's
that
try that.
Yeah.
Let us try to attack again then. So I first have to roll pass the 5 check.
Yeah. So you just roll a D20 and yep.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah.
And try to hit him again while I've got speck of dust in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't scare me.
Okay. Not bad. You're
Getting
close.
closer. I'm gonna
Close.
try one more time.
Do
I
it.
want to hit him.
Do
I
it.
really want to. Oh, mother, mom. Oh, this. Sorry.
It's okay. So on the last one, you got that dust in your eye. You're like, dust in the eye, big old doughy. moose
Kind of like when you
eyes.
rub it so often, you start to see colors.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Exactly.
oh, you can't stop. You can't stop rubbing your eyes. It just
Yes.
perpetually itches. Great. Well, I'm busy doing that. And that will be my turn with all 3 misses. I'm not hitting anymore. We're going to do a different tactic from here on out.
Yeah. Okay. So it now goes my wizard. She, seeing how the tides are turning against Bruthasmus, steps forward slightly down the stairs and starts to utter a large incantation, and will then a line of necrotic energy fires out from her hands as it washes upon Kolodi, um, Marvolo, and Rain. And hold on. Yes. Okay. So Nexon, it kind of just stops right before you, and so tendrils of darkness curls out from her fingers.
Look, not to be that guy, but can I
Mhm.
hide behind Rain?
You
I think
can't. That's why I'm
everyone-
here. Apparently, the only good I can be is a giant wall.
Shelter.
I am massive.
So can everyone please give me a fortitude save? You have to beat a 20.
I've not been rolling hot today.
Yeah,
Oh,
same here.
Lodi, you got a success.
Oh,
Oh god damn it.
Marvolo,
run away!
Galodi!
and Crud. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so okay, Kolodi takes half damage, and everyone else takes the negative damage. So that's just 2d4 plus
If
1
I die,
persistent.
Kalodi can't have my stuff.
It's not that
I
much.
don't think I have the right to say anything at that point. Does he count as your
Rain
next
take-
of kin?
8. Crud
Hmm.
takes 6. Marvolo 8. And
After this, we're all going to go get our wills instated.
yeah, and Kolodi takes 3, and everyone just takes an additional 1 more point of persistent bleed damage.
Is that 3 before it's halved?
That's half. The machine.
Oh, that is
half.
half. Okay. Yeah.
I'll just give everyone that persistent bleed damage. So basically, what that means is, well, Marvolo will probably be able to fix this quick, fast, and in a hurry. But as you just keep taking that 1 until you stop it from happening. So you just have to make a medicine check.
Mm. I
But
just fixed these.
I just fixed this. I just cleaned this up. But it's okay because it's Cassandra's turn. Cassandra, what would you like to do?
One small note: I'm not seeing a reduction in hit points for me.
Yep, you were at 54 and now you're at 46.
Oh, okay.
On the combat
All right.
check.
Thank you.
Oh, next to your hit points, there's like a small box for temp, which is temporary hit points, and then next to that is wounds, and that's how much damage you've taken.
Ah, okay, got it.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Negative damage.
Mhm.
Would I know that like does if I do negative damage to someone who's necromantic, is it healing or is that not a thing?
It can if they're undead. This person doesn't seem to be undead.
The Dampier,
Yeah.
the one who just
Yeah.
Okay. Thoughts. Okay, I'm going to use my reach spell. Oh no, I don't even actually have to. I'm going to cast Sudden Blight
Ooh.
on the area where the woman is. I don't think I can hit the other dog.
Puppy. Did I
Yeah,
just put them in?
yeah, because it's a 20-foot area, and even if I put her on the edge, it won't hit him as well.
Sad face.
So
I'm sad.
it's a fortitude save, please.
Not a
DC
problem.
20. Okay. Is
So
that a
that's
critical foot?
That's critical fail for the Dampier.
So
2d10 negative. Oh man, this might wipe the wizard out the gate.
2d10 negative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and roll it on here. No, I must roll it on her.
Yeah, drop it on their character.
Okay. Did it come through? It did.
It did, and double excess ignore status dying. Yeah. Yes. I believe that was 22 points of damage, and they are out the game. First one to Cassandra
Cool.
got the kill.
Nice.
Nice. And then I'm gonna cast guidance on Sir Auric because I feel bad.
Poor Auric.
I'm like,
Oh.
you've got this.
So a bubble of negative energy kind of pops up around this caster, and just they fill with this negative energy, and you can see it draining their life. And the caster drops to the floor, a husk of a shell. Nexon, it's your go.
Best not to think about it.
Okay. I'm gonna just try using that bugbear again. Just say, why don't you hold your horses there?
Nexon is a failure. He rolled a 13 versus Nexon's 19. So they are dazzled.
They are stunned 1. Or no, not. That's only if they critical fail. So they take 3 damage plus a d6.
Ooh.
Why didn't you roll? So 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Nice.
And then I'll look over at Rain and just be like, fate's gonna be on your side, and I will cast Nudge Face.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Yethound. Go. Go, puppy dog. Go. Puppy dog, angry that it got pushed, gonna step forward and then fill the spot between Cassandra and Auric, and it's gonna start biting at everyone. It's an angry puppy, and it's gonna bite Auric first. And it's a hit. So let's see what happens to Auric. 13 points to Auric. And then it's gonna bite out at. Can it reach Lady? Not smart, so it's gonna actually bite Cassandra. And sadly, it misses Cassandra. And then that's its go.
I'm just gonna.
You're like, don't you forget what I did before. The other Yethound is gonna rush forward at Krut, and it's gonna bite Krut real fast. Arr, angry bites, and it bites Krut once. One more time for good luck, and it critically fails the second attack. I need a card, please, Michael.
All right, take the pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3.
The Yethound, who is biting with an unarmed attack, has a torn muscle in their jaw. Until they are healed, they are enfeebled 1.
Oof, that's a good one. That makes me sad. Evil 1. Can I get Krut to make a save? Will save because of that sinister bite. Angry. Something. Krut, you are.
Sorry, Krut. You know this is a D20 game, right? Not a D5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right, gotcha.
That's what you've been doing this whole time. I keep telling you. Playing...
Do it. I was rolling with my D6. That was my bad.
Oh. Next time, don't worry. You're only frightened 1. It's okay. But with that end, Auric goes. Auric surrounded. And sadly, at very low life, is going to do what Oric does best, and that is decide it's better not to die in a bad way. So he looks at the Yethound and he's going to try and push the Yethound again to give himself a way out.
You can
Let's
do
see.
it.
Skills, there we go. Let's see what happens. Got plus 10.
He is
Is
guided.
it weird whenever I hear Yethhound, I just think of me saying it with my like a lisp? Yethhound.
Yeah.
F-Hound.
It feels adorable.
Yes. More than enough to push the puppy dog out the way. Pushes it 5 feet to an angle. And then Oric is going to step back and then look at Cassandra and say, please run. And then he's going to try. Cassandra, will you allow him to pass?
Yeah, I mean, he is very badly wounded, but I'm gonna pass him and I'm gonna say it's only gonna be 40 silver now, but I'll find you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for being here.
I'll let you through with a fee.
Participation coins.
Participation. Nexon, are you going to allow him to pass?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to choose to step out. And he's like,
Just runs away.
so as he looks at everyone, he was like, please leave. It's dangerous in there.
Malvolo watches as his money walks out the door.
We didn't give him the money.
Yeah, it was not yet completed, but it's okay because so 5. Sorry. Okay,
I feel
and
his-
it's. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I feel his human shielding was worth 40 silver.
It was
So-
he did. Kalodi and Marvolo, the dynamic duo. What would you guys like to do?
All right. Malvolo says, Kalodi, beat the crap out of that guy. Yeah, you don't have to tell me. Let me beat the crap out of this guy, okay? I don't tell you how to sit there and be useless, okay? So you don't tell me how to do my job. Okay. Shing! I'm going to stab the crap out of the bugbear.
Nice.
Oh, wait. And Kalodi's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. He's looking at Rain. He's like, damn it. It's so hard being nice.
Mm-hmm.
So hard.
It's so hard. It's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I don't have a heart. Stabby!
Yeah, that's a good amount of damage.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna stabby him with my second attack. Oh, I'm not gonna stabby. I'm gonna critical miss is what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
I am gonna pick number 2. Oh no! Bent! Your weapon's current hit points are reduced to the broken threshold. If it's already broken, it takes 3d6 damage. So yeah, my weapon's busted. I got the broken condition.
Oh no.
So I've stabbed Bruthasmus, and you've watched as the metal blade in his arm just sort of bends like a curve, and he looks at it and he's trying to put it back in his elbow, and it just doesn't go in because it doesn't fit anymore. He's like, hey, that was my me time hand. Oh, I'ma get you. And Malvolo is going to move to step over here, and I'm going to use the treat wound. If I treat wound, does that also remove the bleeding, or do I need to remove bleeding separately to that?
It should remove the bleed condition.
Okay, so I'm gonna treat wounds on Crut and Rain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for the plus 10 if I can.
Yeah, you did it.
So that's 2d8 plus 10. That is 19 points of healing to the both of you.
Oh,
Damn.
So Rain's at max, and I believe that gets Rut to max also.
There you go.
power.
All the power.
It's okay. I'm fine. Blood starts staining Malvolo's outfit because he hasn't stopped his own bleeding.
Ah, that is true.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Does
Yes.
anyone have like a cookie or something? I feel a little lightheaded. It's fine.
Also,
There's a pickle on you that was left behind.
Oh
Like,
no.
got a little schmutz.
No schmutz.
little Schmitz. Oh shoot! So Bruthasmus looking, sees Marvolo and kind of points at Marvolo and goes, "You need to go." And is going to throw his dagger right at Marvolo. Oh, and it misses as it sails through the group of people. Then, with his next turn, he's going to slash with his sickle at Rain. That is a miss. And then at Pelodi, third attack. And that's a critical failure. May I get a card?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Unbend my knife. There must be a card in the fumble deck that'll unbend my weapon. I can hope.
Maybe you'll get his weapon.
Oh yeah, maybe. All right, 1 to 5.
3.
All right. With a melee attack, spinning swing, you overreach with your attack, spinning around. You are sickened 2.
Ooh, that's a rough one. Starts to spin. Trying to do like a little flurry there, and it sadly doesn't work. Crut, you're back to your feet. What would you like to do? There is a big old angry puppy dog in front of you.
I'll attack it all 3 times. I'm gonna unload all of my actions onto him.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to attempt. Crut will attempt to.
Okay.
First one, second one.
Critical failure.
And then Crut's just gonna rage with his last action.
Fair enough.
Alright, hit me with a card.
Oh, crud. Crud.
It's a critical fail.
It's a critical fail.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
And just like that, we have the first T-shirt of the series. All right, 1 to 5.
Someone else, because I seem to be having bad luck picking the cards. Anyone who wants to?
Come on, Nexon.
4.
All right, with your melee attack, you are off balance. Tilting as you swing your weapon, you take a -2 penalty to attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Oh,
Because that is exactly what Crut needed.
Yeah.
okay. Wow.
Well, I mean, I wasn't hitting, so frankly, I'd scoff at that one.
Haha, you think a -2 scares me.
No.
Yeah, really.
Okay, well that's it. Crut just
Yeah.
rages in sadness.
Crud is sad now.
Sadness.
Sad raging.
Yeah.
Sad rage. Yeah, fair enough. Crud, you'll take the rage, and now you're angrier. But it's okay. Rain's here. Rain will actually kill people. 'Cause we've seen
Will
that happen.
Where has that happened before? All right, we're gonna try produce flame. I'm gonna just summon a nice little pretty flame in the palm of my hand, and I'm gonna just try to
Yes.
grab our bugbear's face.
Nice. Yeah, make it happen.
We'll see if anything happens.
Oh no.
Aw.
Don't you have nudge fate?
Oh, we do
Oh,
have
that's
nudge fate.
right.
Thank you.
Nudge it.
Nudge it. Does that just allow me to roll again? How does that play out? I forgot.
It gives you like if you're one off of it,
Oh.
like a success or a failure.
I'm going to say you are
It's a
not
nudge, not a redo.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's
a
fair.
Can't help people who don't want to help themselves.
Instead of nudging, next time just shove me into success.
push her.
Shove fate.
Okay, I'll make sure to take that ability.
Well, that being said, Rain does have a hero point.
I do. Let's, you know what?
Don't use it.
Let's try it. I need something. Let's use the hero point.
Are you sure?
I want to hit something ever so desperately.
Okay.
Is that the same
What
one?
makes it not a critical
Same
fail?
roll.
No, you are
The
actually
dice
off.
have spoken, and I cannot change its fate.
Yes.
Aren't you glad someone spent $5 on that?
Yeah. I have a question. Did we collectively as a group decide to anger some kind of deity of dice?
I feel like it's the god of drama, right? It'll wait. You'll wait till like we've got
Yeah.
like 2 seconds left on the clock, and then we'll
Yeah.
kill Asmus or something, or he'll kill
Yeah.
us. I don't know. It's hard to say. 1 to 5. Let's see what's happening.
Oh god. 2. I don't think
2.
many. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay. By the way, before I reveal what this one is, I wanna point out these cards are available from Paizo if you want to play. I mean, the green screen's kind of killing it, but you know, if you want to play with them, they're very pretty. But as you can see here, kind of, there's a goblin intensely suffering
Yes.
on the back of these cards. And for me, every time I draw these cards, I get to see like just countless people suffering. I'm just like, And you're using a magic spell for this, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Spell Shield. As your magics corrupt and change in a way that you were unexpecting, the target is bestowed a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells for 1 minute as your
Oh.
energies increase their resistance.
This hurts everyone in the party, not just me. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it, Rain. I cast Punch.
Okay.
Terrible.
Don't worry, it's okay. It's Cassandra's turn. Cassandra, you have the magic, you got the touch, you got the glow. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and attack because it's an attack. It's not a save.
Yes.
The bugbear with divine lance.
The holy
and-
energies choose not to.
Do I want to use a hero point? Like, I forget I have them. Let me use a hero point.
Use it.
Bugbears bugging me. Bugbears bugging me. Okay, let's try it again. It's the same. These dice are for real.
You cannot change these. No, you must accept this.
And
This is a lesson in
I feel like if Fantasy Grounds had a face, it would say, "I'm sorry, did I stutter?"
no. Computer says no. And then I'm gonna cast guidance on Rain.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, "You've got this, Rain. You don't feel disheartened. You have this."
Yes. Nexid, it's your turn.
Nexon's gonna yell out as she suddenly remembers. We're not supposed to kill him. Just capture him for Shalelu.
That's what we were doing this whole time.
Yeah.
This whole time. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will look over at that Yethhound and just why don't you hold your horses and cast Days at it. Oh, it's saved.
Oh, it's saved. Oh wait, hold on. Is that the first one or the second?
The first hound one.
Oh, that's not the enfeebled one. Okay. So it does save. You still got one more action. You got any magic items on you that you want to launch, shoot laser beams out of your eyes?
You know what? I will try. Yeah, I'm just gonna try throwing my dagger at that Yethhound.
Yeah.
Like, "Ha!"
It hits.
It hits.
Hallelujah.
Success!
Oh,
So
happy days.
1d4.
Oh, maximum damage!
Yes.
This whole time, Nexon was the fighter.
The
Was
ringer
just
at the
pretending.
back.
Awesome. The Yethound goes. In a weird turn of events, it's confused. It's going to choose to move up to where Kalodi is standing, and it's going to take its first action. Its second action is going to be bite. It hit Kalodi.
Hey, that's not a chew toy.
And it's going to deal its damage to Kalodi. Oh, sorry, I didn't roll properly. Wow, that was a fairly weak amount. Kalodi, you take 10, and then it's going to try and bite you again. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it hits. So let's see what this one does. It's a little bit more. Only that's not that bad. And then the next Yethound goes. It's enfeebled, but it's going to lash out at Krut. And it's going to hit. Okay. And then it's going to try and attack again. And it's going to deal its damage to Krut. Let's see. It's nothing crazy. Let's see how much it rolls. That wasn't bad. All right. Oric goes. Oric looking at the group, looking at Nexon. Nexon, you have like this concerned face on because you're still in this. Oric looks, makes eye contact with you and says, "Why are you still fighting? Run! Come on! Let's get out of here!"
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing just fine.
So he looks and he goes, "Ugh." So first action, takes out a potion. Second action, he's gonna drink the potion that he had. He's gonna heal. For a very cheap amount. Let's see. Because it's a simple potion, nothing crazy, you know. Eight, 14 points of life. Right. Kalodi, what would you like to do?
Well, given that I don't have tear ducts as a puppet and Kalodi can't cry, my sword is bent. Which
Yes.
what does broken condition on my weapon do? Is there a
Broken?
Yeah. Oh, I can apply it. Okay, let me apply it and see what happens. Okay. All right, I'm going to instruct Kalodi to attack, because why not? I mean, my sword's not going to get any more brokener.
Nah, you're fine.
All right.
It could.
Puppet blade! I did not hit.
Not a critical.
Close.
It was close. It was close. Kalodi will look at Rain
Mm-hmm.
and will say, I hope you remember me. Not as the wooden puppet that I am, but for the wooden man that I might be. And Kalodi's going to move over to here around past the F-Hound.
Yep.
And Malvolo is going to use one of my new abilities that I'm sure Jared's going to be very excited about.
I'm amped. I want to see what you do. You gonna blow Chloe up?
Explode!
Yes.
All right. I cause my innovation to explode, damaging nearby creatures without damaging the innovation. Hopefully, I love how there's actually ... Hopefully written here.
Hopefully. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So 5 foot around me detonates, and there is a reflex save involved. Yeah. All right. So there's a reflex save. Let's do that. And my saving throw is, I believe, what's it? Usually it's 10 plus stat plus level or half level.
Level.
All right. So that is 18 is my DC on that.
18.
18. 1-8.
The bugbear fails.
And the Yethound?
Yethound. Let's see what the Yethound does. The Yethound, you said 18?
Yeah.
The Yethound rolled a 1, so it's a critical failure.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Yay. Yay. And that counts as a crit, right? No.
Yes.
Probably not. No, I mean saves don't crit like that, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh wait, no, it does. Yeah, because they have
It
like
does.
the crit,
Yeah.
crit things.
Yeah,
It does. It totally does. All right, so that's 8 points of fire damage
And 16 to the Yethound.
and 16 to the F-Hound. And do I get a card for this, or
Yeah, you got a card for it.
I get a card? You know what? I accidentally picked up the fumble deck, and I was like, "What am I doing? Stop it!" All right, here we go. I'm gonna go with just number 1. Mystical Thwart, a bomb or a spell. The targets cannot activate magic items, cast spells, or use quick alchemy. That's good, I guess.
Yay!
No alchemy.
Yay.
No alchemy or spell casting for you, Yethound.
Yeah.
I definitely have the one up on you. But that takes me 2 actions to explode Collodi. Now, if my innovation is a minion, I can make a reflex save to avoid the damage entirely.
Mm-hmm.
So, Collodi, my young boy, my sweet, sweet boy.
Do it.
He does it!
Hey,
He
you
lives!
beat it by 1.
He beat it by 1. All right.
Awesome.
So now he's just sizzling.
Hot.
Awesome. I like it.
Cassandra's gonna shout to Malvola and say that temperament you did on Collodi's wood really works.
Yes. Unfortunately. You see him just sort of sitting there, like, you realize that Malvola's been sitting on the explode Collodi button for ages. Like, just not today.
Not today, Chloe.
No.
Tomorrow.
All right. But yes, he has exploded, and that took 2 of my actions, 1 of my actions to activate Collodi, and that's done.
Awesome. The bugbear goes. The bugbear is second too. Seeing Collodi explode, the bugbear is gonna try and get out of there. Also because he has 8 hit points, but that's besides the point. So it's going to back up towards the stairwell, and then it's going to reach into its pocket and throw another dagger at Rain. And it misses. Oh. And that's 3 actions for the bugbear. That's rough.
Oh yeah, real rough for him.
Right, you go. But make it happen. You are raging. I thought I put rage on you. I didn't put rage on you.
I thought you
So angry. Be angry. There you go.
Sure. Krat is going to tackle. He sees him running away, so he's going to run. Okay, and Krat's going to attempt to wrestle him, tackle him.
Yeah. Make an athletics check. So you just roll your athletics, and then that's against their DC. Uh, oh, actually, you might beat it against his fort. Yeah, that wins. So you grappled him. So he's grappled.
Yeah, Crut did something.
Crut did it.
Crut's just gonna end his turn.
Uh,
no, I guess yeah, just holding things down. I guess.
All right. Awesome. This guy has sickened to grabbed Fritz on top of him. Nice move, cut. Rain, it's your go.
Okay. Let's focus on the dog here. We're gonna try to attack the dog this time
Can I pet that dog?
and hope that things work out.
Is it okay if we stop calling it a dog?
Yeah, that'd be fair.
I
Yeah.
feel like every
the
time.
the monster.
Yeah.
The beastie.
Ted. Let's call him Ted.
Ted.
Head.
Ted.
Right. So
Mhm.
Rain, make your attack.
It was a critical miss.
Would +1 save you? Because you do have +1.
Yeah, would +1 save you?
Would that get me out of the critical?
Let's see. Would that get
was a-
Rain out of the crit? So its AC is. Wait a second. You think I know where this would be, right? Okay.
Nudge.
Guidance
Actually,
as
it
well?
would. It would get it out of the critical. That one would
Use
get it.
Nudge! Nudge it! Nudge that
Nudging!
thing!
Nudging!
It would get right out of the critical on that one.
All right, good. It's just a miss. I can take a regular miss.
Yeah.
Is it sad? This is the level. Like, I'll take a miss. That's fine.
Miss, please.
Good.
What have we become?
All right, we get 2 more attacks. Let's
Yes.
try again.
Okay, there you go. There
Hey.
you go.
I hit something.
Yes.
Finally.
This is
I'm
our
very
comeback.
happy with how this is. All right. Do you want me to do damage now or damage at the end after I do my second attack?
You can do damage now.
Okay. All right.
Because you never know. You might get like a critical failure, or it could die in this one hit. Who knows, right?
Is that possible for it?
I don't know.
You're getting
Doubt
my
it.
hopes up.
Sorry.
Oh, this would be the attack. Okay. That should be the damage. Nope, that hit it again. Well,
Okay, so
thought
those
that was
both
a
will
damage.
hit. So you're
Okay.
fine.
all right,
so you
let's
just-
throw damage then.
7. There you go. There you go. Okay.
Boom.
And 6. There you go. Yeah.
Not bad.
It's looking rough.
We hit
Uh,
something, so I'm glad about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got excited and I just threw it in the box. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I got you.
Yes.
Okay.
At least it also has a human face, so I don't feel bad attacking it.
Yeah, it's creepy as hell. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. These things, like they look like they're people,
Ugh,
but they're not.
they're not. Yes. Perfect.
But now we know its name is Ted.
Yeah, Ted is looking rough. So this one right here, the one you swung
Ted
on,
the dog is looking rough.
Ted the dog. Yeah, it's
Oh,
not doing
wow.
well. Cassandra, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I will divine lance Ted.
Ted, no.
Name.
Do you want to give me a hero point?
No, not for this. I want to save it for safety. Also, the dice will probably just roll the same.
Same thing again. Yeah. It stopped on a 14 for a second, and then it rolled off of a 14. I was like, "That's a thing that happens in this."
I'm going to then also just cast guidance on Mavola.
Nice.
Yep.
Next in is your go. Do you have an extra dagger to throw? Because you're probably the most mighty thrower so far.
I I do. Oh wait, no, I only had one dagger. But I do. I'm going to look over at that other Yathan and just say, why don't you hold your horses and cast?
It critically failed.
Haha! So it is stunned 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes 3 plus a 1d6. 6 points.
And is that the one in front of Cassandra or the one like diagonal terrain?
The one diagonal terrain.
Ah.
And then with my last action, I will shout out to. Nope, you're too far away. Look over at Sandra and say, fate's gonna be on our side, and I will cast Nudge Fate.
Nice. First Yathound goes, seeing its master grappled, it's going to run over and try to pull, free its master. So it's going to actually try and grapple Rut. It rolled a 1, which is a critical failure. So technically, it's an attack. It does have the attack trait, but I don't think it would have a card.
Do it.
On that one. So that one's a weird one because I don't think the cards have anything on like grapple.
Technically, a grapple's a skill check, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or because it goes against their fort save or their fort DC.
Yeah, it's their fort DC, so it is a skill check. But it'll try and just bite Crut for its last attack. So that's actually off. That attack is off. It would just be a regular attack because it doesn't register the multi-attack penalty for grapples. So that's just regular attack, and it will hit. But it's going to auto double damage. I'm going to choose not to roll it like that, and I'm just going to roll it. So 6 plus 6 is 12 points of damage to Crit. And then the other Yathound is going to step down here, and it's going to do something, but not do anything. It's going to just snarl and snap and kind of wait to see if anyone's going to move forward, protecting its mate. And Auric goes. Auric looks at Nexon and again says, "Why aren't you leaving? That's the right way to do this."
We're doing pretty good after you ran.
So then he kind of takes that as like a shot to his pride. He's like, "Okay," and then he pulls out his sword and he's gonna rush back in there. Actually, get right there and then make an attack. So next, so Cassandra, Rain, and everyone sees or kind of rush in, and he's gonna now swing, but the Yathound's gonna take his ready to action attack. Let's see how that works.
If the Yathound drops him, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
I just sent him to his doom.
Oh, that does hit.
Pride goeth before the fall.
Yep.
8 points of damage. Is that enough to? No, he just because of the potion kept him up. But now he's gonna swing on the Yathound. So he moved and he pulled out his sword to kind of show his bravo, and he's gonna swing with his sword. And he's gonna hit the Yathound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 7 points of damage. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
His victory is our victory.
Yes. And then he's gonna last action. He's gonna look at Cassandra and he's gonna be like, uh, 10 more silver, please.
10
And
more
then
silver for the 40 from when you ran away. Yeah, we can be on 50.
And then he's gonna let Collodi go. Collodi, it's your go. Or Marvolo Collodi. Combination.
I've already healed Auric this in the last 10 minutes, haven't I? Okay.
Yes.
Just because I can't see a point in which I can't do this, Collodi, I'm gonna instruct Collodi to move. So he's gonna move to here, and he's going to stab the Yeth Hound with his broken blade.
Nice.
Ah!
No.
Oh, nah. Okay, fine.
Big show.
Will one help?
Would one help?
17. Yeah, actually it will. That will turn it into a hit.
Hell yeah!
You have guidance.
I do have guidance. I will
And
strike
it's a
at
nudge fate for
thee.
the win.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Guidance.
All right, take this, Yeth Hound. Minimum damage.
On
six.
number 1, and you did how much? 6?
6 damage. Yeah. No, sorry, it was number 2. It was number 2 I hit.
Oh, number 2. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it,
it's
got it.
fine. It's fine. But that's okay. I look at Krut and I say, Rain? Krut's a red lizard, right? Do you think he's
Yeah.
fireproof?
Let's find out.
Hmm. Boom!
Hope this is the case.
Reflex save. DC.
Everyone.
I love you, Krut. Don't worry.
What?
Are you resistant to fire, or did I just agree to part of your murder?
Murder.
Murder. No, you seem to have been murdered.
The bugbear rolled a 2.
Oh, the bugbear's out of range.
Oh, the bugbear's out of range. Okay. So it's
Yeah.
just the Yet Town.
Oh, actually, you know what? If I'm gonna move, I may as well
Yeah.
make the attack when I'm still there, and I'll move here, and I'll take out I'll go the bugbear and that Yeth Hound.
Okay, Yet Town, the one that you're next to, one rolled a 16.
That is much better.
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
So that will kill this Yet Town. And the bugbear.
No.
And
We were supposed to capture him.
You can always bring him back.
Kalodi passed, and Krut, you just have to make a save.
Okay.
Which one?
Reflex.
and yeah, he'll be dying. I should be.
Uh,
Oh no!
is that a critical failure for Krut?
No.
No, it is just on the other side of a critical failure because I got an
Okay,
18.
just double
Hey,
checking.
Yeah.
Krut's amazing. Krut, we love you for being here.
Uh-huh.
Get ready to roll a new character.
Is there a way to cleanse digital dice?
I think so. But it is
Sorry.
still your go, Marvolo. Just a lot of
Yeah, I'll ready to rush over and stabilize Bruthasmus once I try to avoid the really angry, raging, flaming lizard man.
Yes. So he's down. Krut is your go. Krut, Bruthasmus kind of falls limp into your arms, and you're kind of just holding him. But you are also on fire, slightly, just slightly singed. How do you feel about this?
Well, I'm raging, I'm angry, and I'm on fire, so I'm sure it's pretty much self-explanatory right there.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna get up, walk over to the last dog, or Ted.
Yep.
And just please let this one hit. For anything that is holy.
That's just a failure. It's not a critical failure. Sorry, you're flanking with Auric, so it is flat-footed. I apologize. I needed to put that on. That was my mistake.
Oh, look at that.
Wait, is that also because I am? Why am I not raging?
You should be. It keeps going off of you somehow.
Oh, I think the rage automatically has a duration of 1 round unless you input it as however many.
Got it. Sorry, that was my mistake. But yeah, so it's not a critical failure. Because the thing does have its AC that gets dropped by 2, so it's just a failure. So you still have one more action.
Come on, Croft.
I'm gonna pet that dog with my sword.
Pet the dog with your sword.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
16. 15. Oh, it's off by 1. Do you have like nudge fate on you?
That's right. I'm just gonna nudge myself. You did good, kid.
That's okay. I think Rain, Cassandra, and Nexon got this. Because it is Rain's go.
Oh, do we have it? Do we?
I think you guys got this. You guys got it. I have
Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's see if we can attack. We've got this.
We've got this, he says.
Of course we've got it. Of course they've got it. The faith of our DM means nothing to me now.
How dare you mock us?
There's got to be a way to cleanse this. I'm gonna summon, bring in someone like a techno shaman, and just take care of this.
I think you mean the Texasist.
The Texasist, yes. Okay. Critical miss. It's okay. Michael,
all right. Take your number.
Let's see here. We've chosen 2 and 3 already. Let's go with 4.
4. All right. You're hitting with a melee attack or a unarmed attack?
Melee.
On the receiving end, you deal damage to yourself as you swing your weapon, striking yourself for the damage instead of the target.
Cool.
I would like to propose a alteration to the fumble decks.
Okay.
As of this fight, I would like to suggest that no one can draw more than 1 fumble card from each deck.
Yeah.
Or, just
maybe like once per encounter.
Like encounter. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is. Yeah.
I'm with that.
I think you've gotten critical misses on every turn.
Yeah, I'm with that.
And I mean, I'd understand if it was a critical miss on the 3rd attack, because the 3rd attack has a -10. That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the amount of critical fumbles we've made on the first attack.
Number 1, yeah. I was about to say that. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we'll just move forward.
Okay. I mean, I can take the damage for this.
No, we'll just move forward. It's okay.
I'm all for it. Let's just fucking.
Front's like, yeah, let's burn this place to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to attack again.
Yeah. Okay. One more attack, just one more.
One more. How bad could this be?
Mate.
Oh, it's just a miss.
Oh, it's just a regular miss.
It's just a normal miss. Yes.
There we go.
Oh.
All right, this was a fun round. I'm gonna go ahead and end it though, and let somebody else enjoy it.
Thank you. Cassandra, please. What you got up your sleeve?
I'm gonna divine lance the dog.
Okay. Not bad.
Lame. Oh, sure, but sorry, I pressed it twice.
It happens.
Lame. And then I'm gonna cast guidance on Auric. And I'll be like,
Nice.
earn your silver.
Nexon, it's your go.
Oh, y'all.
It's all on you. No pressure.
No pressure.
You've got this.
Maybe pull a dagger out of somebody else and throw it.
I have daggers on my hip holster, which I never use.
I'm gonna try and, I guess, cast Daze on this guy.
Yeah,
Oh, hold your horses.
it worked.
No.
No, it's
No, it's safe. Boo.
saved.
We're there. We were there.
I got excited. I got way more excited for you than I should be.
I mean, I do have my sling.
Yeah, Sling,
So,
do it.
Just be like, bam. See if that
I like
does it. Of
It
course.
hits.
Hey!
Maybe it's the sound effects you're making.
Yeah,
Bam.
yeah.
That's
That's what
what
we
it
need.
is.
That's what we need.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, 2
So,
points damage. There
2
you
points
go.
of damage.
Nice.
Just like nail it, in the ear or something.
Yep. It whizzes into its ear and it's like, I'm an angry Ted dog. The Yettown goes confused, angry, sees it's outnumbered, its master's dead. It's just gonna kind of lash out, trying to attack everyone around it. First, it's gonna attack Oric. It's gonna hit. Next, it's gonna attack Crud.
I'm going to ask a question just because I can, right? Raising a shield in Pathfinder is how you defend yourself. The first time we saw this dude, he had a massive shield. Has he lifted it once to protect himself?
Yeah, in the first round he did, and then he ran after he got like obliterated.
Yeah.
There.
Did he yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No,
one
he
of those
did, he
maybe
did.
just for show shields.
I
was a
feel
show
like it
shield,
is.
Yeah.
It's got his face on the front.
Yeah. And then it's gonna swing on Crut. Let's see how much it does to Crut. Crut's still
Ooh.
up. Oric is still up. It's Oric's go. Let's see what Oric can do. Oric's just gonna swing, sword. Good old sword. It's gonna hit. Let's see how much damage it does.
Would a +1
Okay.
make it critical?
So 24, 25 would not make it critical. Needed one more. It's always off by one. It's 26. He's gonna swing again. But that's a miss. And then let's one more time. Let's see what happens. That will be a hit. For 7 more points of damage. It's Collodi's go. Collodi Marvolo combo. Let's see what happens.
I'm not going to explode. I just want to point that out straight up. Like,
Are you sure?
Yeah,
How
I'm
many
very sure.
times can you do that?
I
Forever.
think
I mean,
Yeah.
as long as I don't die, that's
Mhm.
yeah. Collodi, when Collodi breaks, he'll break, and then I need to take ages to like fix him. But
Yeah.
as long as he's not broken, it's all good. All right. So I'm gonna give Collodi. Before I give Collodi an instruction, I'm gonna use an ability
Yes.
that I now have as an inventor called Overdrive.
Yes.
Now, what I get to do here is I get to send my invention, which is, of course, my Collodi puppet, into overdrive by making a craft check equal to my class DC, which is 18.
Mhm.
So let's do that. $18. So
Yes. Yep.
with a success, I get to add half my intelligence modifier to his damage, which is 2. So he gets an extra 2 damage.
Nice.
So that's a regular action.
Yes.
With my other action, I'm going to instruct Collodi, who is going to move and chop
Mm-hmm.
this guy.
Yep.
I hope.
Come on, Collodi.
All right, here we go. Puppet blade.
That
Yes!
hits.
All right, that's an extra 2 damage. As his puppet arm basically starts to like make soaring actions, like it just. That's my overdrive, and
And that is the victory for Marvolo. The Yettown drops in a heap as it lets out a whimper and not a scream.
Damn you all to hell. And Malvolo is going to rush over to Brothasmus and attempt to stabilize him.
With that, Marvolo, right before we hit break, you were able to quickly stabilize Brutasmus. Uh, he is unconscious. And there is the fact that many of your, well, it's not so bad. Auric is looking kind of rough. Auric kind of slumped onto the floor and is just like, what is going on? This was crazy. How do you guys do this?
Oh, it's just all in a day's work.
All in a day's work? What?
Mhm.
Oh,
Nexon's gonna move into the room a little bit and look over at Krut, and she's gonna say, "Darling, you're still pretty as a peach," and she'll cast Soothe on.
oh
on
thank
Krut.
you.
So that gives you. See if I can do this right. That should heal you. Nope, it did damage instead. Why did it roll damage? It's a
Dying.
healing
Oh,
spell.
no!
You lied. That's not soothing.
It should be 1d10 plus 4 hit points. So.
Okay, not a problem. So we'll just
It's the
roll.
stealthiest murder I've seen.
Yeah.
You're like, shh.
So 15,
As mother.
15 points.
Oh no, we're losing him.
Guys, I'm trying so hard.
By the way, that's how you properly play an assassin in any campaign.
We can dial it back to like that altar back in the Temple of Rage. Kill your teammate. He wasn't talking to Malvolo. He was talking to Nexon the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time. Ha! The Quasit says hello. Stab.
Oopsie.
I'm gonna go up to. It was Nuala's body, or was it the witch?
Oh no, that was just so Auric looks over at the body on the floor, seeing that you kind of like motion towards it, and he goes, oh, Lyria, she was a fool. She followed that.
Oh, I heal her.
The caster?
Yeah, I'll stabilize her as well. I mean, I presume she's also dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go around and start healing, stitching up the Yeth hounds.
You would just bring them all back?
You probably would notice that Colodio's looking a little bit strange, and that's when you notice there's a huge puddle of blood pouring down the side of his leg.
Oh.
And he's just passively like mending people. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to.
That's sad. No, not like this. Well,
if these rules are what I follow, I can't heal myself.
Oh.
you
Can I
can't
not?
heal.
Because I thought healing. I thought medicine checks can only work on other targets.
No, you can heal yourself.
Can I?
Well, so medicine would only work on living, so not constructs. So you can't.
Oh,
heal.
that's okay. Sorry,
But you could use craft on Kalodi and spend 1 minute since you do have the quick repair.
Okay.
And...
In which case, yeah. Okay. In which case, no, I won't heal the Yeth hounds, but I will ask if anyone wants me to heal the. Hang on, this is for me to stop bleeding. Stop bleeding, Matt. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna ask if anyone would like me to not allow that woman to die. I guess.
I mean, do we need her? She probably has information, doesn't she? Dang it.
Auric, you said her name was Lyra and she was a follower?
Yes. She was the woman I thought I fancied until she kept drugging me with love potions, and she follows. She's enamored by Nualia.
Well, is this a crime worthy of killing this woman?
Well, in the effect that she's probably murdered other people of those prisoners. It's not a crime of for what being in love. That's not it. But
No. Sorry. I just mean to say, you know, if we could take these. I mean, sure, they may be monsters, but they're not. And he says, pointing it at the human-faced dogs, they're not monsters, you know. And we have jails. We have the sheriff. Technically, you all have badges.
You know, for the time being, we could put them in the cells over there.
let's do that.
Yeah. Or holds up a set of keys, and he kind of hands them to Rain. And he goes, "Those are the jail cell keys. You guys can use those."
All right. Well, let's get them moving then. She'll pick up the bugbear because I think she can lift him. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, between you and Crut, you could probably get arms around them. And
Claudia will
slowly,
grab the wizard.
Yep. Um. So, just so everyone understands, as you, Nexon and Cassandra, your arcane and occult magic starts to ping the sense magic abilities you guys have, and you're able to locate throughout this area a number of magical items that were on the bugbear and on the witch or the sorceress, and kind of at the altar of Amashtu. You wouldn't touch the altar, I'm assuming, right? No one's gonna go like, let me see what flavor this is. Um, I mean, you can.
No
I'm not gonna stop.
touchy.
No touchy, right?
If I used my crafter's appraisal, just kind of looking around
Mhm.
it, can I tell?
The items, sure. So I'll give you a quick list, less than five seconds. So you guys do find a bag of holding type 1. There are multiple types of bags of holding in Pathfinder. Type 1 is the first level. Uh, on the bugbear, they had the brooch of shielding, which also protects you against magic missiles. So it's a little brooch. On the sorceress, there were a pair of healer's gloves, a necklace of Fireball 1, which she did not get to use, and I was very sad after Carla nuked her.
Yes.
She also
In case I never say it, thank you, Carla.
Yes.
Can I just say, like, the last fight, the short people, like, we need to have a list, and I'm just saying the short people list is long.
There were also a pair of boots of elven kind, just the first type, not the cooler leveled up type, because they're ranks. And you also find a log sword +1 and +1 striking. So what that means is, there can be magic items that have a +1, which is 2 hit, and then when you have a +1 striking, that actually adds another die of damage. So it's a long sword. You also do find a dagger +1, and that's just a +1 dagger. So that's 2 hit. You get the +1. I'll send.
Did Auric go with the prisoners?
Auric did go with Rain and Pelodi and Krut to bring the prisoners into the cells.
Okay, I'm gonna just discuss with Nixon what we think should be the loot for Auric while we wait. Because he did come back, guys. And shame, she loved potioned him. Like, that's not right. I'm gonna say to Nixon, it's not right.
Dagger?
I'm just gonna shimmy you guys around the map real quick.
Yeah.
And I will actually get the token for the sorceress because she was dead for a bit. Cell. And basically, these are very simple cells. Your generic fantasy cells. You know, wooden doors with the little slots that you can look through. They seem raggedy, and for some reason, there's a one of the cells that you open had just a ton of stuff in pickling jars. So it looks like some of the goblins have been using this for storage.
I feel like Oryx's gonna get a T-shirt that says, "I came to this dungeon and all I got was a dagger."
Yeah.
Would anyone have any issues with me taking these gloves? The healer's gloves, that is? No?
Oh, no,
Crutch.
no.
Crutch like, yes, they're mine. They're pretty.
I am so fancy.
I am so fancy. All right, once per day, I can heal an adjacent ally 2d6 plus 7. And that is all. Ooh, and they give me a +1 bonus to my medicine checks.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Also, in my fantasy game, all magic items. I don't know if anyone plays like this, but in my fantasy games, so if a halfling is using Boots of Elvenkind and then a moose person wants to use Boots of Elvenkind, they magically fit to kind of equip when you need.
Nice.
Magic.
Yeah.
Ah.
Sorry. I've actually played with a DM who was like, nope, that's a halfling greatsword. You can't use it as a greatsword. And I was like, okay.
But I
As a
wanna.
letter opener. Ah.
Yeah, so then I was like, fine, now it's a dagger and I'm going to stab everyone.
It'll still do damage.
Yep. So at this point, Crut, Rain, you've kind of tossed Bruthasmus in there. Nexon, you're holding the stone, right? Like you were the person to give the phone call. And it actually is warm to the touch now, as if someone or something is getting closer. That would be the sister stone, right? Like the so it's getting warmer. So like the cold hot sip. That's kind of how they work these stones. And Rain and Crut, you see that Bruthasmus is coming too. He's like opening his eyes. He's like, oh, why didn't you let me die?
Well, darling, we have some very important needs for you. So your time isn't up yet. You're just gonna sit here and wait, all right? Mm-hmm. Yes, good. Be a good bugbear. And we're just gonna bring a friend here eventually, all right? And they're gonna have some words with you.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got a couple of points they'd like to make.
Not right now.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
I don't get it.
So who's coming? Do I know this person? Did I kill this person?
You don't need to worry about it quite yet. At this point,
yeah.
let's start with some basic questioning, at least for us. Who was that woman?
Who?
What was she casting?
Oh, she was doing the rituals. You know how they do.
Actually, I don't. Can you tell me a little bit more about these rituals?
Sure. We bring people in there, and she turns them into the dogs. Where are the dogs?
Wait, you killed him?
Oh no, Ted.
That was Ted.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they I don't know. They do some kind of weird ritual. They, the person gets stabbed in the chest with the dagger, and then they shrivel up and turn into these lovely little dogs.
Good word.
Great. Okay. Great. Why do you even need this? Why was she doing this?
I don't know. Nualia tells me what to do.
Oh, so you just sit and listen?
Yeah, that's what I get to control all these goblins. They do what I tell them, and I get to, and he kind of holds up the necklace. He goes, whatever elves I see, I take my prizes from them. Obviously, before they're sacrificed on the altar. I'm not stupid.
Oh my god. This isn't going to go well. So you know nothing except for just manning the actual dogs once they're not the monsters.
Yeah, the monsters. Yeah. I'm building an army here. We're gonna burn down Sandpoint, and then we're gonna take this whole area.
Right. All right. Well, he's not very helpful. I think we should just leave him at be. You can just rest and wait, okay? And then we'll have a friend over here very soon to talk to you.
Yeah, not a problem. Why don't you I'll see you guys later. Those antlers, they come off, right? Like I could wear them when she gets to you.
Yeah, over my dead body. It'll be possible,
I just
sure.
punch
That's
him
exactly
right
what I plan to do.
I just walk up and punch him right in the face and take his necklace.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna join Crut, and I'm gonna have Kalodi take a scene from South Park. I walk right up to the bugbear and I yell out, "For Waterdeep!" and kick him in the balls.
Respect my father.
So Kalodi and Crut kind of lay into him, and he goes down, doubles over, and you take the necklace off, and then he's kind of like, "Give that back! That ain't yours. I earned that."
Okay, I put it back on top of him. Then I punch him in the face and take him again.
He's like, "So, okay.
Do you want him again?
I thought you guys were the good guys, right? That's why you guys come here. The good guys. What's all this about?"
We just get our focus down, all right? You don't need to worry about what we're doing or why.
And he kind of like wipes some blood away from his face. He's like, "Look, I don't know why you guys are here. You guys should leave. Let's get out of here. Let's do what we came to do."
Yeah, you look. I think besides this person's breath, he's got nothing further to share. Let's go meet up with the others. We still got whoever's in charge of this place to deal with.
Right. Monster.
And then as everyone's leaving, he shouts out, he's like, I'll be wearing those antlers pretty soon if you're gonna go see her."
I just walk up and punch him again.
Oh, actually, as Crut goes to do that, Kalodi will sort of put his hand in front of the big lizard's body, because knowing that they both kind of feel the same way, he looks over at Crut and says, "Hey, Crut,
Yo.
how's your bowling game?" He
Really good right now.
takes off his head. This puppet sort of hands his own head over to Crut.
Yeah, I mean, I friggin' bowl.
As Kalodi's head rolls, his head just starts to glow, and then I'm gonna knock him out again.
All right, Prothesmus goes down again.
I spit in his face.
Nice.
I don't have any spit because I'm a puppet.
That's alright, I'll walk up and I'll start spitting on behalf of him.
Aw. You know what? You're all right.
All right, enough spitting. Let's just
Let's go.
close
Bonding
this gate
over.
and we're gonna be done with him.
Okay.
So Auric, at this point, calls out to everyone. He's like, hey, can we all talk about what's going on here?
What?
I don't know what's going on. But I feel that like maybe I should stay here and keep an eye on these guys. So that they can't go anywhere. Right? Like that's a good plan on my part.
I think this is a wise decision. Malvolo sort of looks over at Nexon specifically. You've often been quite close, I suppose, with this individual. Do you think he can be trusted? He did kind of run out of the battle in the middle of the fight, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I would feel a lot better if you just leave the keys to the cells with us. We just met, and I would hate for them to offer you more money to let them out.
Like, oh yeah, no, not a problem. Not a problem. Here, let me give you. And he takes the whole key ring and he gives it to Nexon. He's like, not a problem. Please, by all means. Like, as long as I don't have to keep getting myself thrown into these crazy fights.
And I just
Oh, and a friend of ours, Shalelu, is on her way. So, just tell her that you're with us, and we will be back shortly with the keys to unlock.
Mm-hmm. What does the Shalelu look like? Just for my own person. So, if I see someone coming in, I won't, you know, be panicked.
Yeah, I'll describe her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a. Okay, yeah. I got it. I will let that elf in when she gets here. I'll hand over the prisoners to her in her custody. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. So I collect my money now, or like when you come back, or how's this gonna work out?
give him the dagger. So long.
Oh, well, here's
As a
your
show of good faith.
just part of the loot.
And he grabs the dagger out of your hand. He looks at it, twirls, does the twirl it between his fingers. He's like, "Wow, it's well balanced. Looks good. Thank you, thank you. You guys all kept to your word. I appreciate that." And he, stores it. Um, I think I could work with you guys more often. I would like to. This is turning out really well. Um, I'll go back, and as he begins to say that he's gonna head back, uh, everyone realizes Crut at this point is now kind of like it looks like starts to shake violently, and it starts to bulge. And like normally when he goes into a rage, it's controlled, but this right now seems to be that something is taking over Crut, and you look at your friend as he's shaking, and Oric like looks, and you peek, and uh, on Crut is the symbol of rat appearing on his forehead, and uh, audibly you can now hear weird chanting coming from the stones in the room, and the statue of this evil goddess starts to bleed out the mouth and the eyes, and that's where we'll leave right now.